Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Hello, 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 hello. OMG. We got a lot going on and a lot to talk about. Welcome in. Woo! You are here with Vernes, your closet. Please thumbs up and please share out. We are going to be getting to this in a minute. I'm going to welcome everybody in. Hi, Wild Style Vlogs. How are you? Welcome in. Hey, Bree. Bree is here. We got Alejandro. Welcome in, Alejandro. How are you? Meet and I. Thank you, Meet. Thank you. Tuber Chat. Tuber Chat, I might need you, baby. I might need you. I might need you if you care to. Hey, Mel. How you doing? What's up? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, Wild Style Vlogs. Hello. How are you? We're here. We are on it. Woo! Hey, Rico Report Show. What up? How are you? Mods, please be on alert. Just an FYI. Please be on alert. FYI. But other than that, guys, we're going to get into it in a minute. Hey, DMV. Hey, Booski. What's up? How are you? How are you? How are you? Welcome in. Thank you, Wild Style. The Real Deal with Shonda Davis. Hey! Woo! Positive vibes and good energy. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. If you are a serious content creator, you need to be here today, baby, to get the tea on what YouTube is doing and updating, whether you are monetized or not, okay? I'm going to share the screen in just one moment. Hey, House of X. Thank you, House of X. I might need you also. I might need you also. Come through, Booski. Yes, baby. Yes, yes. Hey, DMV Dining Diva. Booski, stand up. Hey, stand up. Yes. Thank you, Booski. Hit that button and share. Yes. TX Studio. Woo! What's up? How are you? How are you? Catching up? Big Daddy! Hi, Big Daddy! Big Daddy Game Beard Gaming is in the building. Hey, At It Again Media. Hi. Welcome in. How are you? How are you? Booga. Booga. Oh, my goodness. I can't find my clapping hands. Hold on, Booga. Here they go. Booga. Thank you for that super sticker. I will give you your commercial in one moment. Let me welcome everybody in. Kick it with Alvin. Hi. Kick it. Hi. How are you? How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, girl, I'm tired. Okay, wait till I tell you what happened. I'm tired, but I'm here for you. You know I'm here for you guys. I'm gonna still give you your positive energy. I'm tired, but we gonna spill it. We gonna spill it. I'm here for the new YouTube rules. Yes, yes. Thank you. In one moment, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. I do like to greet everybody. We got it's your boy Leo. Woo! Welcome to the Booski compound. Welcome to Team Booski. Everybody in here, you guys are awesome. We got 25 in the motherfucking yeah, baby. Yeah, that is it. Okay, guys. Not tired. Yes, tired, baby. Listen, if you know what kind of day I had today, listen. Okay, so listen. Before I get into the YouTube rules, I do need to just let you guys know, if you hear loud noises, they are cutting trees at my house. So if you see something fly through the window, it's a tree. But I'm just joking. But they are cutting trees at my house. So if you hear that noise, that's what that is. Also, Lennox Lights was just on our local news, guys. And I was trying to record that, waiting for the tree man doing this. A girl be busy. Then I had like 8 messages on my Instagram. If you message me, I will get back to you after the live stream. Okay, I will get back to you. Whew. Let me breathe. Let me breathe. Okay, so Lennox Light's mom was on the news because she's talking about the COVID and what's going on, and with Lennox having this the seizure disorder and the kids going back to school and the fair and all this. So I did record as much as I could, but it started like blocking it out, like it didn't want me to tape it. So that's a whole nother story. We'll get into that. Again, if you hear loud noises, guys, it is the people cutting down trees at my house. And hold on. Hold on, I'm not finished. We're still going to get into the YouTube stuff. I'll be here for okay. I already know, Mel. I got you, sis. I know you good. You know, girl. You know. Before we get into the YouTube rules, I do want to just let you guys know what's going on tomorrow. Tomorrow at 8 p.m., I will be interviewing your favorite auntie and uncle of YouTube. That would be B Hop and Aunt Maddie. I will be interviewing them tomorrow right here at 8 p.m. Okay? So please turn on that notification bell so you get notified when I go live or when I upload. If you are new to me, please go watch a video of at least 3 minutes. Leave me a comment and I will respond back to you within 48 hours. So the proper way to do that is to watch the video in full, leave a genuine comment about the video only, thumbs it up, share it out, and turn on that notification bell. Ding, ding. Turn on that bell, baby. Turn on that bell. Ring that bell. Ring my bell. My bell. Ring a ring a ring. Ring my bell, baby. Ring it. Come on now. Ring that bell, baby. Okay. So let's keep going. Hey, Mr. Relaxing Relaxer. Howdy. How are you? Welcome in. J.S. Dwayne. Woo! Wish J.S. Dwayne a happy belated birthday, guys. He is my hometowner, my buddy, my friend. I'm hoping to meet him this year. If Miss Rona and her co-partner don't act up, then we're going to hope to meet up soon. So let's keep going. We are going to talk about, hey, Jaden, how are you? We are going to step in the way. Okay. We are going to talk about the YouTube rules and the updates, okay? Get your pens, get your paper, get your drinks, get your snacks, get your smoke, and come on in and let's get into this, okay? So there has been quite a few updates and changes, and this will affect all channels, especially if you're not monetized, okay? Hold on. I'm just reading the comments, making sure I'm not missing anyone. At this time of hour, cutting trees down, surprise specials. Yeah, no, I had to pay for it, J.S. Dwayne. Damn right, I'm paying them. They better come cut it down. They were supposed to come yesterday. They had some issues, which was fine. Then they were supposed to come this morning. So as I'm coming in, getting ready for YouTube, they're pulling up. And I'm like, ay caramba. You guys know I stay booked, busy, and blessed. So there's always something going on around me, okay? I relax sometimes at night. Sometimes I'll be up to 1, 2 helping you guys. But anyway, we're going to keep on going. Thank you all that are here. Get your pens and papers. We're going to talk about the new YouTube updates. Hey, Expedition Greg! What's up? You may know about the new updates too, but we're going to talk about it. Some people have really been affected, and we're going to get into why or how or who, but we'll figure it out. Hello, new here. Hey, Tristan Perez. Hi. Thank you, my love. Thank you. You are now on Team Booski. You are part of the Booski compound, Tristan. Okay? Thank you for being here, Tristan. I appreciate you for the share, baby. Okay, let's see. Sorry, guys. The chat is jumping. If I'm missing you coming in, please forgive me. Hey, Charlene. How are you? I heard your name, so I hope that this will help you out. Okay, we're at the end. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Welcome in. Okay. So, again, tomorrow will be Aunt Maddie and Uncle B-Hop. So, if you guys know, last week we went with Wanston and Leo to celebrate Wanston's birthday in New York. Not last week, the week before last. If you are a content creator, baby, you need to get to the Google store and get your hat, okay? Get your Google hat, baby. Look at that. So I have my Google hat, and it's hot as heck here. So this hair about to go up. Yes, it is hot, and I got that from the Google store. If you are monetized, that's the people that pay us, baby. That's who gives us our coin. Okay? AdSense and Google. So while we were down there, we went to the Google store. We have some amazing pictures at the Google store. If you see me with the blue profile with like little blue dots, that's actually from the Google store. It was amazing to be there. I'm so glad we went. So I just wanted to get some little stuff out the way. What else? Let's get into what's going on with YouTube. Okay, let's get into this. Let me see. Stream Elements is giving you guys a message. If you are new here, if this is your first time here, please put in an exclamation point and the word welcome. Exclamation point and the word welcome. Hold on a minute. You will get a message welcoming you in. Sorry, Linux Lights was texting me. I wanted to see what she was saying. You will get a message from me and Alejandro welcoming you in. If you're new, put in the exclamation point and the word welcome. It's hot, baby. It's hot. I got my fan on, but it's still hot. So thank you, Booga. Thank you, Booga. Let me give you your song, baby. Hold on. Let me give you your song, Booga. Yes, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I want to put this here. Get your pens and papers, and we're going to go over this. I want to show you what it looks like in case you do not have it yet, because I didn't have it yesterday, but I have it today. Yes, new to the live stream. Thank you, Wildstyle Vlogs. Put in exclamation point and the word welcome. And there you go. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for being here in the Booski compound. You are now on Team Booski. Team Booski. You are on Team Booski. Thank you for being here. So for my super chatters, this is for you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that love gift from my super chatters. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much, and every little bit helps. All of the proceeds go back into the channel where I either give you free gifts, we do giveaways, we do games. I love on you. I give you information, so it is greatly appreciated. T-shirts are coming soon, guys, where you can purchase directly from me right here. They're coming soon. A little bit of a different style, but I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to like it. So welcome in. Hey, Scratch and Pete. Hey, Lewis Fuller. Welcome in. Welcome in. I just got you a like. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You got your game on. Yes. Yes, I do, baby. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Booga. You know I love you, baby. Thank you so much. Hey, loving you too. Oh, my God. Where you been? I ain't seen you in a minute. A month of Sundays, honey. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, guys, we're going to get into this. Okay. And Tuber Chat and House of X, if you're not too tired and you want to come up, you're more than welcome. I am going to share this screen with you. Give me 1 second. Oh, hold on. It's going to show me anyway. Sorry, it's going to show me. But hold on. That's not what I want to see. That's not it. Hold on. Give me a second. I pulled up the wrong screen. Hold on. Here we go. Sorry about that. No, that's not it either. Hold on. What is going on with my screens? Hold on. Okay, I just pulled that one up. Why didn't it come up? Okay, I don't know what happened, but here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Again, welcome in, everybody. Please do thumbs up and share it out. No, it's not. It's a green tea. It's Arizona green tea, honey. Green tea. Booga. I wonder if the kid Leroy will. I know. I haven't seen him in a while. I hope he is okay. And I hope if he's on tour, he's just hasn't gotten back to the chat. I have not seen him in about a week or about 7 or 8 days. So I'm really kind of worried about him. I hope he is well. I just smashed the like. Jaden, everybody saying hello. Okay. Okay, guys. So here we go. Here we go. Listen. If you are not monetized, okay? If you go into your YouTube studio and you go under monetization, you will see that the screen has changed, okay? The screen has changed to where it says how many subscribers you have and what is required, which is 1,000 subscribers is required in order to be monetized and be part of the YPP, which is called the YouTube Partner Program. I will be answering questions in one moment. I just want to get through this first. The second bar is your watch hours, public watch hours. So if you have videos in private or unlisted, they will not count here. And in order to have 4,000 is required. Okay, you have to have 4,000 required watch hours, 1,000 required subscribers. And if you click the little thing there, it says, what counts as public watch hours? Only valid watch hours from currently public videos count towards YPP, YouTube Partner Program eligibility. Videos played from the stories and short videos shelf or as part of the ad campaigns are not included for YPP eligibility. The last update was August 8th, 2021, which is today. Okay. The third tab, which is the newest tab, is telling you 0 active community guidelines. You should have a check there and it should be green. If you get strikes, it is telling you you are ineligible if you have active strikes. If you hover over the little explanation point, I'm going to read it to you. Again, everybody in the chat, if you have a question, you need to put in either a green heart so I can see it. My mods are here. They will help you and they will tell you, please, one moment while I finish this, okay? It says community guidelines strikes. Community guideline strikes are issued when we find violations of our content policies, which you can find in the YouTube guidelines. What affects your eligibility? Only active community guideline strikes prevent, meaning you will not get, it will prevent you from applying. Warnings, expired community guideline strikes, and copyright strikes do not impact your eligibility. Do not. What happens when you have an active strike? You need to wait for active community guidelines strikes to expire or be removed before you can apply for the YPP, which is the YouTube Partner Program. Basically, I believe it's a year, but it may change. And again, this updates a lot. So I'm going to come back to the chat for one moment. Again, guys, welcome in. We are talking about the new YouTube updates and guidelines, and there are a few. So if you've seen something and you have a question on, if I know it, I will tell you. If not, I will tell you also and tell you you need to go view that. But since February, there's been about 3 or 4 updates, and it could be more. I might be missing some, but we're going to go over those, especially with the super chats and super stickers. Okay, and I'm going to read that to you in one moment. But before we go there, I want to come back to the chat. If I missed you coming in, please forgive me again. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. You are now with the YouTube cheerleader, baby. Woo! Vernes Junk Closet. And I am here to give you the information that you need in order to become monetized or to be a valid content creator or a YouTuber, which I do not like to say, but I understand. However, it's basically the same term. I just clean it up a little bit, okay? So YouTuber and content creator, they are the same thing, okay? So let me come back to the chat. If I missed you coming in again, please forgive me. Welcome in, Panama City. What's up, sis? How are you? Welcome in. House of X. The Bravo family. Hey, we got 30 in the chat. Thank you all for being here. We are talking about the new YouTube updates and guidelines. Hey, Carmen Hall, how are you? Tuber chat. If you have 5 or 10 minutes to come up, please let me know. I will drop the link for you. And House of X, if you have a few minutes, let me know. If there's something that you like to talk about and, we have concern, please let me know. I will drop it now. Vernes Closet, I noticed that this morning. Yes, At It Again Media. Hey, boo! What up, Slim Jim in the building? Woo! What's up? How are you? Slim Jim Longfoot is here. Hey, Frugal Mama of Boys. Woo! Welcome in. How are you? Hi. Again, guys, we are talking about the new updates. Hey, Face in Reality. Hi. How are you? How are you? Let me see. Again, guys, please excuse the noise. If I hear it, you may not hear it. They're cutting down trees at my house around my vicinity. So if you hear loud noise, that's what that is. And again, guys, Linux Lights was on the news tonight. I was trying to tape it. Once I get everything together, I will show you guys what it was on the video. I will upload it on here and you can see it when I go live again. I will play the clip. Let's see. Wild Style, you're welcome. Facing Reality said, no P, how many times have we met today? Yes, like it up. Yes, thank you, Slim. Yes, guys, like it up. Like it up. Let me see. There she goes. Hey, boo. I taped some of it. Siobhan, we'll talk after the live, babe. We'll talk. This is Linux's mom, guys. Siobhan, that is Linux's Lights mom. Let me see. The Bravo family. Okay. So, guys, if you have questions, put in a green heart and let me know. Thank you for. Oh, you're welcome, girl. There you go. Hey, the real Rosie. Hi. How are you? Hi. So, guys, if you have a question, put in a green heart and put in your question. Okay. I'm waiting for a House of X and I'm waiting for Tuber Chat to let me know if they can come up. Hey, Tristan Bell. What's up? How are you? Welcome in, King. How are you? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. If you have a question about what's going on or anything YouTube-wise, now is your time to ask. It could be anything. It could be the updates. Any questions you have, if I know, I am here to help you and give you the answers because I am the YT cheerleader, baby. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. Woo! Meaning I am cheering for you as a YouTuber, as a content creator. I am cheering for you to help you get to that next level, whether it's monetization or whatever you're trying to do. I am here for you, okay? So, let's talk about being a monetized channel. They had a new update, and I'm not sure everybody has it. I don't even know if I have it. But if you click on the $sign, let me see if it's here. And it says highlighted message. I'm going to read to you exactly what it is that you need to do. Give me a second. Let me get it. Welcome in, everybody. Tuber Chat, I can come up for 10 minutes or 3 hours. You know I love Tuber Chat. Hold on. I am dropping the link for Tuber Chat and House of X only at this time. I will ask you to please not come up unless you are Tuber Chat or House of X. Hold on. Why can't I see? Share screen. Stop sharing. Why is it not showing me the Oh, hide. Oh, there we go. Invite. Copy. This is for Tuber Chat or House of X. only because they are monetized channels and we talk a lot, so we kind of are on the same page. We know. I thought I seen a question. I'm sorry. Okay, there goes super chat. That was super chat. Okay. Oh my goodness, the real Rosie. Thank you. Woo! We got a member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hold on, I got a song for you. Welcome in. I'm trying to find the wording for you. Okay. So it says featured for channels with membership, your channel members can now send free messages in your live chat, which will stand out like a super chat. To access it, use your phone or computer on a live chat, such as this one. Click the dial-up icon, which I did. Select the new option, image 2, then type a message. Let's see if it's going to do it for me. Hit send, and it becomes visible in the live chat. I'm going to see if I can do it. That's a free message. So let's see if it does it without. See, it's making me send money, though. Why is that? Hold on. Introducing super chat. When you buy a super, yeah, it's not giving me what I thought it would do. Hold on. Again, sorry for the noise, guys. I do hear them. They're literally right here. So I apologize for the noise. I'm trying to read that again. Select the new option, image 2, then type any message you want, hit send, and it becomes visible on the live chat. Image 4, including a pinned comment, which stays up for 5 minutes. See, I don't see it. I must don't have it. I don't see it. I just tried to do it, and I don't see it on my own, so I must don't have it. But that doesn't mean you're not going to get it. You're probably going to get it at a different time. I'm going to bring up my YouTube BF. If you don't know, it is Kevin K. Tuber Chat. What's up, Tuber Chat?
Thanks for having me up. Yeah, I don't think you have that thing. I just looked myself.
Yeah, I looked. I don't see it either.
For those of you who don't know, Tuber Chat is actually a member on Vernes Junk Closet. She is absolutely my YouTube BFF. But yeah, I don't see the feature just yet.
Yeah, I don't see it either. So, Tuber Chat, before we get started, I see Jaden had a question. What are the community strikes? Jaden, as long as you've been on my channel, you should know what they are. But if you want to give a brief, quick synopsis, if you want to, Tuber Chat, you can do that. I'm just going to keep clicking the comments. If I'm clicking your comment, that means I see you. I'm just not stopping to greet you. But welcome into everyone. We got 35 in the chat. Thank you all for being here. Please share us out. Please thumbs up. And again, welcome in. If I did not greet you, your name will show on the screen, okay? So go ahead, Tuber Chat.
There's lots of community guideline strikes that you can get, and some of them just are, they're all avoidable, but you have to be like extra safe with a lot of stuff. So some of them can be done inadvertently, but basically anything that's not family friendly, you really want to consider before you're putting on YouTube. And I'm not talking family friendly the way anybody would think about it. I'm talking about like the strictest people in the world. Just think about how they would look at some things. That's basically what happens behind YouTube. So there's lots that gets by. Of course, we see that all the time, and it becomes frustrating. You just want to be extra conservative with the things you're putting up if it's a concern, if you want to be monetized. And then, you know, you'll have to, what I recommend for people is to put all your videos up as private first. Give it a couple of days for YouTube to sniff out any guideline concerns or copyright claims and things like that. And if you can, wait the 48 hours or longer to put a video up. I think that's best always.
I don't even do that. I just upload it as private, and then I let it go through the yellow icons, and then they will also tell you if you know, it will tell you right away, like within minutes, like 5 or 10 minutes, to say, hey, you have a community guideline, community strike.
Yeah.
So for me, I think most of the strikes and claims are from music. So guys, please be aware and be careful when you're uploading with music through your phone, your computer, any third-party apps. Just because it's on there doesn't mean it's approved by YouTube. Now, I do want to say YouTube has a music library. It is amazing. It has it from 1 minute or 1 second all the way up to 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. So there's some beautiful music, and it gives you genres to choose from. Do not sleep on YouTube music. I use it all the time. The only difference is sometimes YouTube will say you need to give the what is it? The person that made the song
attribution. Yes.
You need to give them the credit basically, because it's their song, the author or the artist or whatever. And then you just have to copy and paste what they're telling you and put it in the description box. You have to do that. Okay. So Charlene Hill has 2 hearts. I'm thinking you want a question, but from earlier, did she give you the okay to speak on that?
She didn't officially, but there's a glitch. If is that what you're talking about? The glitch that's going on? Yeah, you said
some channels aren't showing.
Yeah, a handful of different channels. I noticed one earlier, and then actually Charlene brought it up to me in another live stream. But that some channels are experiencing missing videos right now, and I thought I heard
the channel. I can bring it up.
Well, there's Charlene Hill is an example. She's in the chat with us right now. And I had heard about this on another channel a couple of days ago, but didn't think much of it, thinking, okay, it must be just a glitch. Now, Kristen told me today that she saw a warning in, or not a warning, but a notice in YouTube Studio Mobile, which I didn't see, that said some creators are experiencing a known issue with missing videos. So what that tells me is that it's not really of concern right now. If somebody's monetized, you can get on the chat with YouTube support and talk to them about it. But if it's a known issue, they're likely looking into it. There's a lot going on for monetized channels as well. I noticed myself when you go into your super chats and super stickers area, you can't click and bring up the list right now. I'm not able to do it on about 5 different monetized channels.
Bring up the what?
You know, when you're looking at your super chats and you see the list of all of the super chats,
saw mine.
When you can click on see all and it brings the whole list up, I can't get it to work on several channels.
Okay, so here's Charlene Hill. Before we go in there, welcome in the Bravo family. Welcome in if I did not greet you. Thank you all for being here. We have 37 in the chat. I appreciate you all so much. Like, you guys really are the light of my live streams. I hope you are getting value from all of the information that we're giving you, because we do it for free. We do it out of love because we want your channel to thrive and to grow. I don't charge anything. Tuber Chat doesn't charge anything. However, we are monetized channels, and this is a business for us. If you feel to, please hit us with a super chat, super sticker, or a super thanks, or become a member. That is what it's for, okay? So give me a second. I see Buddha. Welcome in, Buddha. Yes, you are a member now. The Real Rosie, welcome in. You are part of the Booski compound now. Team Booski. Charlene said, describe earlier in my YouTube studio, do I have to use a picture to see what you saw? Do you know what she's talking about?
I'm not 100% sure. No, and magically her site is working for me right now.
Oh, because I was gonna say, where did you see it not showing? So when you bring her up right here, none of this showed.
Yeah, there was you know, the thing that says this channel doesn't have any content.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's see it. Let's look at our videos.
Yeah, it's all there now.
No, the videos are not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm looking now. It's a blank screen.
There you go. Yeah, and this is happening on a couple of other channels. Now, earlier today, even the front page wasn't working. So I believe YouTube's working on it. They'll probably get a fix for it soon. But that would scare anybody, right? So this is a great time for us to remind everybody that it's a good idea to back up your channel once in a while. You can back up your individual videos from inside YouTube Studio, or you can use something called Google Takeout, and you can just type that into Google search, go to Google Takeout, and it gives you options. It's pretty straightforward. You can back up your whole YouTube channel there. Takes a lot of space.
Hey, Abandoned Boys, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for being here. That option isn't out for everyone yet. It's staging. Yes, thank you, Mel. That's correct. And again, guys, sometimes when YouTube updates and they say Okay, take me for example. It said I have the super thanks. I was super excited. I was telling everybody, but everybody didn't have it. Like House of X didn't have it. Tuber Chat didn't have it. Then I think House of X got it later on that night, and then I think Tuber Chat, you got it or you still didn't get it?
No Canadians that I know of.
I think that's why. I think it's Canadian that you may not get it.
Yeah.
So how YouTube works, guys, and this is for everybody in the chat. They normally roll out to India first. I do not know why, but they normally roll out to India first, I guess, to test the market. And then they roll it out to United States and then Canada and other states. However, Tuber Chat is from Canada, and he still says he doesn't have the super thanks.
Not
the
yet.
super thanks is the same as, what was it called before, prior?
Applause.
Yeah.
It's
the same thing. So when someone gives you a super thanks of $2, $5, 10, 20, 50, whatever it go up to, it'll see some yellow hands clapping. Now, while we're on that, if you are monetized, okay, and you have the super thanks, you will not see it in your regular super sticker, super chat area. I don't know why. But if you go to your regular comment section, that is where it shows up with, I think, a yellow heart or icon or something. That is where you'll see it. And I don't know why that's there, because you're like, oh, I'm looking for it, and you don't see it, and it's in the comments. And it's like, why didn't they just add it to the super?
Interesting.
And also, when you do get the super thanks, Tuber Chat, you have to turn it on. It's the third button or the last button. You actually have to flip it. You have to cut it on.
It won't take me long to get that thing turned on. I will be right there to turn it on. I'm anxiously
I'll be right there
waiting.
giving you a super thanks. Yes. I just went in and see what you're saying. Okay, Alvin, yes. So it may have updated yesterday or sometime today for some of us. Okay, so that is what that is. Do you guys have any questions about YouTube? You know, if you are a content creator, and I'm not trying to be funny, and please do not take it the wrong way, but myself and Tuber Chat are very knowledgeable because we study YouTube, because we get paid by them. And as I told you guys, I went to the Google store to my employer and I got me a hat, baby.
Very cool.
So I have my Google hat. Look, they paying me. I'm going to get everything they got for me. So it was an awesome place. Oh my God. I think every content creator should go there. It was amazing. We had a bomb time. Hey, it's the dynamic duo. I'm here for. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's a good. Hey, Tuber Chat.
Yeah.
New name for us, the dynamic duo.
There you go. Yeah.
Thank you, Uniquely. We're gonna have to give you something for that, girl. That might be on me.
I just love talking about this stuff because, you know, some people who are here will not already know, but I actually run channels for a few other people, and anybody who enjoys YouTube that much can get into that as well. It's another way to make money from YouTube. But all the things that we talk about and the things that we learn, and that I'm fortunate enough to have everybody engage the conversation in Tuber Chat and things like that, always benefits me in so many different ways. This is why I love talking about this stuff. If there's any help that we can give anybody, of course we want to do that out of the goodness of our hearts, but we learn from each other. We learn from people. I learn from creators of all sizes every single day. And I really appreciate that because it allows me to go and take that knowledge off to the other work that I do, use it on my own channels, and then take my experience and bring that back to everybody here as well.
Hold on one moment, Tuber Chat. So, Mel, I'm looking at my phone, and I'm at the bottom of the chat, but on StreamYard, I'm in the middle. Am I still blurry? She said I was blurry. That happens sometimes. And again, guys, they are cutting trees around my house, so I don't know if they're hitting the wires or what. So please forgive me if you don't want to know how much I had to pay to get this done.
No, I believe it. Yeah, I've been through that. Yeah.
Okay. So let them cut them down. Look. Jaden says, he said a good question. I want to bring it up. He says, because Tuber Chat music is fine for videos. And that is true. So Tuber Chat, could you tell us a little bit about your third channel that you have with the music? Because some people may want to use it. And if you can explain how that works.
Okay, so thank you for asking and letting me promote that. So I do have a third channel. So what I've done is I own a bunch of music, which I've bought outright. It's a small amount. There's 24 songs right now. but they're all safe to use as copyright-free music. They're all published legitimately. You can find them on Spotify, Google, Amazon, Apple, everywhere. So those are fine to use, and I don't ask for attribution right now. So we also have a live stream that runs virtually 24 hours a day. You could just let that run in the background. Now, all the music is basically nightclub dance music. I don't have a variety of genres right now, but there are no vocals, so that you know if you're using the stuff, you won't be sung over or spoken over or any of that. But I just have a very small collection. But if you're looking for copyright-free music, the YouTube library is 100% safe to use. Absolutely. And that's the first place that I would go for anybody, is to use that. When you use other services, you just have to be a little bit cautious. And like Vern had recommended earlier, and I also speak of this, is to upload your videos private if you can, so that you can give YouTube time to sniff out the copyright claims if there's going to be any. But most of the stuff from like Epidemic Sound or No Copyright Sounds YouTube channel, and most of the popular video production apps are usually safe. It's just we hear 1 out of 100 stories where somebody gets a hook for a few minutes and has to appeal a copyright claim. But it's
we
just
have 40 in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. So, Tuba Chat, I have 2 quick questions for you. One is, the real Rosie Ren's Empire Forever says, is any music non-copyright approved? But also, we're going to talk about shorts and the music right after that. So, is there any non-copyright approved, or is that just the studio?
In YouTube Studio, it's all safe. But music out there, like if you've got a radio playing in the background, or your Spotify playlist or anything like that, that can cause a lot of copyright claims. All of the biggest, most popular artists in every genre are protecting all of their music with everything they've got these days. So if you make a video or a live stream, and for instance, if you're outdoor live streaming and you walk by a restaurant that has music playing, if Katy Perry's song is playing, you will not get money for that video, because Katy Perry or her publishers will get that money. And that goes for a lot of different music, the 90% of the music that's been made in the world. So you just want to be cautious of it. But anything in the YouTube library that's in our YouTube studio is absolutely safe to use.
Absolutely. So the music that they say that you can use when you're doing a short, it's a little thing at the top and it says use music. Is that approved by YouTube or is it not?
Shorts is a different thing because YouTube has got blanket licenses with everything. So for instance, all my music is available for shorts. It's available on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. And that's something that's done with the record labels. So the record labels get the option to opt out of that if they want to. But right now it's safe because shorts monetization is different from regular YouTube monetization. So they've covered that with the record labels for now, but it is something we have to keep our eye on as we move into the future. I read the other day that I think it's 15 billion views per day are going through shorts now, which is pretty impressive.
And I seen Cubston had said something about shorts are being monetized or something. I didn't read it all because I was like getting confused. I didn't really understand it 100%, but I'm going to go back and look. But what about your music on your third channel? How do they get the music? Is it just the music that you're actually playing, or do you have something that they can go into to grab it?
So I'm going to have to update it. What I want to do is make Dropbox links so that everybody can download MP3s if they want to. But if you know how to steal it, just steal it. I know a lot of people know how to rip music off videos. If you know how to do it, go ahead. You can drag it off your Spotify or iTunes or Google or Amazon or anything like that. Now, the stuff is available for purchase, but it's not that I want everybody to necessarily have to do that. So I will make a free option soon. I just haven't done it yet.
So Advice with Mel says, as of 1 hour ago, YouTube said their videos are still viewable, just not by the creator. Well, what sense does that make? Okay, sometimes, and I love YouTube. That is my baby. Look, don't mess with it. I can mess with it, but you can't. What I don't understand is they can get us for every little thing and tell us what they don't have. But as soon as the troll come in, they can't stop that. I just don't understand how they can't stop that. But that's my little rant. I'm sorry. We're going to get past that. So you have to put the credits in the description. Yes, for some. Diva said, where is YouTube support located in the studio? So if you are monetized, which you are, Diva, all you have to do is hit the question mark at the top right next to your picture. When you scroll down, it's going to give you a list of multiple countries and states. You have to find the United States, and then it's going to give you 2 more options of live chat or type something. You want to hit live chat, and then right away you'll get to talk to a person. And I believe it's 24 hours.
Now, also forgive me if I'm wrong though, but it's on the front of your YouTube channel, not from studio. I don't think you could get to it from within studio. Unless you, are you sure?
That's the only way I do it.
Yeah,
I was on with the studio. I hit the question mark at the top, and then it drops it down, and it gives you, what you want to do. And you have to copy and paste your YouTube link. But if you do it often or a lot, like I do, mine is already preset. All I have to do is click it. Because I'm in there so much. They're probably like, would you stop calling us like lady? Look. Stopping in to say hello. Thank you, Sister Esther's. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Again, if you have a question, please put the green heart. Thank you, Trendorama. How are you? Welcome in. House of X, if you are able to come up, please do so. We want to hear your take on it also. Jaden said, Thrive Together is a copyright for your videos from Tuba Chat. Try that. Yes, it is. It is. We just spoke on that. Hey, Finding Happiness. And how you doing? Hi. How are you? Meet and I said, we don't have it either. Maybe it's not in Atlanta. Okay, so Meet and I, because you're in the States, are you going into your monetization? Next to that, it says Super Chat. That's where you will find the Super Thanks button. Once you click the button, it will say congratulations, or you'll have a message that says congratulations, you now have super thanks or something like that. Great information, because my Facebook page got hacked and I'm having someone assist me on it. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
There's been a lot of that going along too.
Well. Yeah.
This is a good reminder for everybody that whatever your passwords have been, we should do a talk about security one of these days. I plan to do some videos.
All they have to do is do what's it called?
Two-factor authentication helps, but also changing your passwords once in a while can really help with that stuff, right? If somebody steals your data from Twitter, like let's just imagine that Twitter had a big data breach and people were able to get all your information. If a human being looks at that, they might be able to figure out your Facebook password, right? Even if you don't use the same password. So you have to be very careful about that. It's just a thought to once in a while change things up. We've heard of a few people getting hacked in the last few months. That's why.
Meet and I says, what do you think of keywords and hashtags in the descriptions? We work hard to make good content, but YouTube isn't pushing it. It's frustrating. Okay, so let me answer, and then I'm going to let Tuba Chat answer. I like it. I enjoy it. Again, if you are a serious content creator, you have to take the time to see what tags work for you. Now, YouTube's give you over 500 tags. That doesn't mean you need to put all 500 in the description box. I say 10. This is just you could use what you want. For me, I say 10. So the first 10 are going to be related to the video. So every time you do a video, those tags should be changing. The only ones that will stay the same is the ones that you normally use. So for me, I always use Vernes Closet, Love and Light, Never Stop Dreaming, Booski, Team Booski. Like those are my tags. So those are always going to be there. But like the first 5 or 6, like this video. Okay, so this video is titled YouTube Updates. I put new YouTube updates, and YouTube updates, new updates. Okay. So how I did that was you use the hashtag. The first three tags are going to push you out in the algorithm, which is that top bar at the top. It's called SEO. SEO, search engine optimizer. You have to know how to play the game. Okay. So Tuber, what is it? TubeBuddy. I don't know much about it. I've only been over there a few times. I heard people love it and like it. So that could be an option. But for me, I work hard at my my hashtags.
Mhm.
I go and I search what are the top things in that field. You may have to, I'm just saying, me and I don't get me, don't, no offense. You may say, oh, let me go see what Vernes Junk Closet's tags are. Then you'll go into my description box and see my tags and be, oh yeah, let me use that tag. There's nothing wrong with doing that. But you don't want to copy all 50 of my tags. Do you understand what I'm saying? You want to copy what is related to your video. Because I might be talking about new YouTube updates and you may see hashtag Apple. That don't mean for you to go use hashtag Apple because that doesn't refer to your video. If that helps you. So what is your take on hashtags and keywords?
So when it comes to hashtags themselves, specifically hashtags, you want to also keep in mind never to use more than 15 in total between your title and your description. Otherwise, YouTube may ignore them all. And they warn you about that, right? But as for tags themselves, the regular tags that are put in the later part of your description, I would always fill that out as far as you can. I'm a fan of like overdoing it, right? And then Vern makes a good point. You can have some tags that are related to your channel. Like for instance, I have Tuber Chat and Tuber Chat all as one word because I don't expect anybody to remember whether there's a space in the middle of it or not. I don't care how anybody types it in. I just want them to get to me, right? And so that's on every video. And then as well, things that might be related to the channel, like playlist buddies or grow your channel or something like that. But the rest, for each video on any other channel, I would always have things that are related. As well, there's a secret weapon that I like to talk about on the reach tab. It's the purple tab of your analytics in the bottom right-hand pane. They show you search words that people are finding you for on YouTube. So this only applies to videos that have already been published, right? So let's say after a week or a month or even longer. And what that does is it shows you things that you may or may not have already thought of that are absolutely working for people to find your video. So you can use them as inspiration, or you could just copy them verbatim and put them right into your tags. As for a description, I believe if they give us 5,000 characters, we should be filling out as much as we possibly can. Now you're going to notice.
Okay. Are you talking about here? Show me where to go.
On the analytics.
Yep. So guys, listen, he's telling you analytics.
And in the reach tab.
The reach tab. So hold on, let me go down. The reach tab right here, reach. It says overview, reach, engagement, and audience. So you're going to go to reach.
In the very bottom right.
We're going to go down to the bottom.
There it is. Traffic source, YouTube search. Right? And this is telling you things that people have found your video for or are popular on your channel, because you can also have channel tags as well as the same tags that we use for every video. So these are different things. So these are things.
Let's look at this since we're here. This is my second channel, guys, VMAX Show. If you're not connected to VMAX Show, please go over there and connect and subscribe and leave me a comment. So look at this. I have a video that is at 1,200. I think it might be a little bit more. I don't remember. Views. Okay. This is a small channel. I'm not even at 600 subscribers yet. If you look, it says fake bucks galore return to Atlanta. 55.9%. 4.9% proportion of your traffic. Okay. Black Queens pack airport in wheelchairs. 5.9. My title is 100 women heading to Atlanta fill the airport. But look at all these other ones that are in sync to that. And then if you go to this side, you see it says BBL airport. Okay. This is in sync to my title. 9.0%. BBL epidemic. 3.9%. You have to learn how to work what is good for you and your channel. So what works for me and Kevin may not normally work for you, but you have to put in the work for your channel, man. I keep telling you guys this. Being a content creator is not easy. And if you don't love it, you are going to get wore out. You're going to get fed up with it. You're going to get, I don't want to do this no more. And then your channel is going to go by the wayside. So I tell you, don't do it for the money, because it's not about the money. It's about the love of it. Okay, so if you don't enjoy dropping videos, being on one video for 2 hours and it only up for 15 minutes, you're not going to like being a content creator. Because I have so many things I've cut out the video, to add, to change, to do this, to do that. Look, it's a lot. It's a lot. Let's talk about it. What Anita says, hello to us both. Yes, thank you. Hey, Auntie Mama's Kitchen. Hey, Dynamic Jovi, how are you? Welcome in. Meet and I says, Epidemic Sound is safe as long as you pay that monthly bill. Once you skip that bill, you'll be flagged. Yes, I heard that. So
I haven't used any of it, and that does make sense. But I don't know how to be sure about that without actually trying, and we'll have to keep an eye on how that works as well.
So At It Again Media says she got a strike for the Biz Markie Vapors. They removed it from my video. Yes, because he is a famous rapper, and that's his music, and it's probably what do you call it when they sign for their music? It's paid for by the artist. So I always tell people, you know, there's content out there. You don't always have to do on famous people. And if you got a strike, media, guess what? You're not even going to be able to get monetized until that's gone. And I believe it's a year. But if you want to know for sure, look up in the community guidelines in the studio. It could be 60 days, but I thought it was a year. I thought they had changed it.
At the same time,
oh, you got a warning. Okay, a warning. Okay,
we often use the term strike and claim. It's very easy for anybody to get those confused, or for any of us to accidentally say the wrong word. A claim is not so much something to worry about, because it just means that your monetization for that particular piece of content might be shared, or you may not get that money.
And you still don't want too many claims regardless.
No, yeah, they warn you that if you have too many claims, you may not get monetized. Now, I have several, because I have music on my own personal channel, and it's all popular music. It's all claimed. So I'm never going to get any money for those particular videos, but that's okay, because I'm still going to get way more views than I ever would have got with something else, and some subscribers will come along with that, so that's okay, right?
Now, the real Rosie, is not that how long you have to wait to get monetized. So in order to be monetized, period, you have to meet the guidelines, which is 1,000 subscribers, family members, whatever you want to call them, plus 4,000 public watch hours. Now, some people can get that in 2 months. Some people can get that in 6 months. Some people can get that in a year. Some people can get that in 2 years. So the average, and this is just my opinion, Super Chat may think different, I say it's between 6 months and 9 months. And the reason I say that is because it took me 7 months of continual content dropping, meaning not taking a break, meaning going hard, going live 4 or 5 hours, 2-3 times a week, dropping videos, you know, and all that. So I say it's between 6 and 9 months if you're a serious content creator. Plus, those watch hours have to be public. So you're going to have to go out there and be in the community. Ask people to run your playlist. Ask people to come to your channel when you go live. Ask people to be active in the chat. That is something I don't think a lot of you are looking at. Every time a video uploads, it tells you how many people you have in your chat. I'm usually at 38 to 45. And as you see, I have 33 people here. So when this live ends, I know my number is going to be at least 33 or more continual people. And it says your peak performance. That's what it says. Peak performance for that video. So once you meet that guideline of the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 public watch hours, you go into a thing they call review. And a review can take, and I want you guys to understand, it can take from 1 day to 30 days. People, oh, I didn't get monetized in 2 days. So what? The guidelines are 1 day to 30 days. Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
And you still have to wait because you have to wait for your PIN in order to do any of that, which takes another 30 days. So the total time I tell people is between 1 and 30 days. Okay. Stop comparing yourself to what someone else got in one day or over the weekend. I got monetized in the pandemic and it took me 3 days and I was happy. I didn't have a problem. But some people, I got monetized in one day. Okay, well, I got monetized on Friday and then on Monday I was fully monetized. You know, it's just, you go into review, you don't compete with nobody. So that is the time frame. It's not that how long it takes. It's once you make the qualifications that YouTube wants you to make to get monetized.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's got to do what they want for their own channel as well. So I see creators who I believe are actually taking things even slower. So when we talk about the average of how long does it take to get monetized, I see anywhere from 6 months to 18 months as an average. And because some creators are much more aggressive, they want it as fast as they can. I have other creators that I see, in my belief, I'm not saying I'm right, but my belief is that they're taking it so seriously that they are literally cherry picking their subscribers because they understand fully the different things that maybe we talk about, or instinctively they already know about, like maximizing. One of the things I'd hate for anybody to have happen is to get monetized. You've got 1,000 subscribers, but you're only making as much money as you'd expect for about 300 subscribers because you raced, and most of those people are never coming back. Whereas if you cherry pick, and if you really take it slow and steady and strong and get the right subscribers, you'll be making a higher amount of money. You'll be, the equivalent of somebody with 1,500 subscribers already when you have 1,500. Not that it's a race, not that it should be compared, but I'm just saying I want everybody to get what they want out of YouTube, whatever that is. But I also wish for you to maximize. And, because you're spending a lot of time. This is all work. I hope everybody loves it, but it is work, right?
I want to say two things about that. Between that 6 and 9 months, and Tuber Chat knows I've told this to him so many times. Between 1,200 subscribers and 1,500 subscribers, you should be monetized. So I've seen some people don't get monetized. So they have 3,000 subscribers, but on an average, and from what I've seen and noted and worked and looked at and investigated and did my research, once you get that 1K and you get your 4,000 watch hours, so once you're around 1,200 to 1,500 followers, you should be monetized, in my opinion.
Seems to be right about the average.
Because, I've been told you that. I was like, did you notice it? Did you notice it? Look at what people are getting monetized. It's these numbers. And I write these things down and I research it and I compare it. Like, this ain't a game for me, people. I seriously love YouTube and want you to get out of it what you need.
One of the things that can happen is you can have a creator that's approaching the 1,000 subscribers, let's just say. And if they start to experience some wild success, they might blow right by 1,000 subscribers, right by 2, right by 3. But the problem is the watch hours take some time to catch up if they've got shorter videos. So that would be a reason why we might have some channels that have surpassed, let's say, the averages. There's also a lot of creators who've been a long time on YouTube and have thousands of subscribers, but monetization wasn't something that was in the forefront of their mind. And again, everybody's got to make the right decisions for their own channels. Not everybody's here for monetization.
Right.
I believe in the Tuber Chat crowd, 99% of people are. And while I'm not here for the money, if there was no money around, I probably wouldn't be on YouTube. I'd be somewhere else, right? But this is where I landed based on where we can have the biggest impact, let's say.
Hey, CRP Films, how are you? So, At It Again Media says, I'm confused. Are shorts monetized or not? According to the YTPP, they are not, but I see people who have shorts in them. Now, I said this before YouTube even did this. I was paid for my shorts before they came out with the new monetization for shorts. How I did that, and I have shared this, and Tuber Chat can tell you, I share my information with you. Instead of putting it on the short shelf, I put it in a playlist. And in my financials, I see this is what you're paid for on these shorts. Now, my shorts are not huge. They're not big. They're not 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. They're like maybe 80, 100, 150, maybe 200. And I still got paid for them. But now YouTube has changed to where you're getting paid. And I thought I seen you should have gotten an email between the 8th and today, which is the 10th. I didn't see the email, so I may not be getting that new bonus of what they're talking about, but I still get paid for my other. Slim Jim said no super thanks for him yet. Trial and error, see what videos got pushed out with tags, people. Yeah, you have to go in there and look. Hey, Spotless Calm, how are you? Copy all the tags. No, you don't have to copy all. I tell anybody, don't copy all the tags. Copy what is appropriate to the video. So if you're talking about cars, why you have a hashtag orange and apples? Like, that doesn't make sense. And another thing, your title, your tag, and the first line of your hashtags, your title and your thumbnail should be in sync, not exact. Like, you're not going to say YouTube updates, YouTube update, YouTube updates. You're going to say YouTube updates, and new YouTube updates are updates to YouTube. So where it all meshes together. You guys have to know how to work this thing, man. Go and read the guidelines. This is why I'm always telling you. Another great resource for you is the Academy. The YouTube Academy is amazing. If you are a content creator, you need to go and do it. It's almost like a college course where you get a syllabus, and at the end of the course, you actually get a certificate from YouTube that says, hey, Tuber Chat has completed the monetization portion of this program, and here's your certificate. Like, that's awesome. Go over there and do it, people.
So one of the thoughts as well is, we spend hours working on our videos, right? So let's just say, me personally, I've done hundreds and hundreds of videos, well over 500 videos now, all at an average of 10 minutes. They take me an average of 2 hours to work on between just about everything. But it's a shame to put that much work into 15 minutes to half an hour on your thumbnail, another 15 minutes to half an hour on your description and tags. It's too bad that it's this much work, but it really is. So for everybody to maximize, you really have to spend that time. You just have to. There's no way around it. We can show you a few tips and tools that will speed it all up, but you have to do it. The other thing too is, I recommend to people a lot lately, if you're ever considering paying for anything, like I pay for TubeBuddy, I do love it, right? But if you're going to think about paying for something, try doing it yourself first. Even if you hate it, even if it's frustrating, because then you know the value of what you're paying for, right? And as a second note, I know I mentioned this earlier, but for anybody that likes some of this stuff, if you enjoy working on tags, if you enjoy making thumbnails, if you enjoy doing the SEO and writing descriptions, there are people who hate it who will pay you to do it if you want. I make half of my full-time income running YouTube channels and social media for other people, and that's something that anybody can get into
if you like it. Not just for the money now. If you like
no, not just, but it's a thought. If you like it, I promise. And there's lots of people willing to trade favors too. Oh yeah,
so that's a great and all that they can do it. So T Studio X says you have to get 4,000 watch time hours within a year. Now you have to get 4,000 public watch hours. People, I want you to understand that word public, because if you have 20 videos and 10 are in private, only 10 are getting recognition under YouTube. Then you're going to go into monetization and they'll let you get in review. But when you get into the monetization, they're going to say, nope, denied, because you don't have enough content. All these videos are private, and now you have to go and unprivatize them. And I believe you lose the time that's attached to that once you change it and come back. So it's basically like you put up a new video. So it is 365 days. Yes. Also on that point, so say you were monetized, say you started your channel last year this time, August 10th of 2020, okay? But you never put up a video until December. Your watch time hours do not start until you put up that first video, not when you started your channel. You guys have to understand, because you made a channel, you don't have any content. How you going to get watch time hours if you don't have a video? So think of it in that aspect. So now From December of 2020 to December of 2021 is when you have to have those watch hours. So let's say January comes of 2021 and now you only had one video. So what's going to happen in 2022 is that one video, because you didn't make anything, you're going to lose the time connected to that video. So basically, if you made 20 watch time hours, it's going to be gone. Remember, it's a cycle. It's 365 days. So this is another thing you guys have to keep in mind. And again, we're not here telling you what to do. We're giving you tips on what to do to help your channel to grow. Okay. Again, what works for us may not work for you, but you need to try these things and see, oh, wow, I added a thumbnail. I added a hashtag.
Absolutely. Yes.
And there's another place under the hashtags that you can put in where it's just called tags, meaning you just write the word out without the hashtag. You hit enter. I only do about 5 or 10 of those. I don't do a lot of those either, but that does help get you out. You have to learn how to, the tricks, man. You have to learn it.
The other thing too is we get caught up, and it's really easy because you hear people like Vern and I talking about watch time hours and numbers of subscribers, and I don't want anybody to get hung up on these numbers, right? The watch hour numbers, for lack of a better way of expressing it, really don't matter. What's going to happen is if you're here for the long term, if you decided not to quit before you started, you're going to get there anyway. So whether you make your 4,000 hours in the first 365 days or not, doesn't matter. You either make it or you don't. The idea is that as you grow, you're going to be making more watch time now than you were 364 days ago. So eventually, you're going to wrap yourself into a situation where you make the 4,000 hours over a 365-day period. Everybody gets there. We haven't seen anybody come through that doesn't ever get it. Everybody gets there eventually. You won't have a choice after you put up 50 or 100 videos, but to get better. You just will. We all do, right? It's instinct more than anything.
And that's why I don't like when people rush to get monetized and they only put up 12 videos and now they're monetized. Yeah, but you did not struggle. You did not work. You did not stay up all night. You did not edit videos, change videos, have YouTube tell you this video is no good. You have to take the video. Like, you haven't went through the struggle. So to me, you don't count, in my opinion. So let me answer Charlene's question. She said, is it automatic once you are 1K plus the 4,000 watch hours? So if you are in studio, the picture that I put up, I'm going to bring it up again. If you are in your studio, I want to add it. There it goes. If you are here and you are in your monetization tab, okay, it's on the left-hand side. You're going to go to monetization. When you click that, it's going to give you this little scale, I'm going to call it, okay? The scale is going to show you your subscribers, your watch hours. Previous to today, it said nothing about strikes, okay? So I'm going to explain both to you. As of today, if you get strikes, that third button is there. You need to click on it and read it. I just read it to you guys. Previous to today, all you needed was that. Underneath that, you see the little green check mark? It says, please notify me when I have reached the guidelines. They will send you an email and they will say, congratulations, Charlene. Your channel has made the YouTube partner program. This is what you have to do. And your whole dashboard is going to change. And I wish people would have told me that. No one told me your dashboard is going to change. Because I was like, oh my God, what happened? Did I break YouTube? Like, It's going to change. It's going to look a little bit different. You're not going to see your watch hours. So don't worry about, oh, do I still have 4,000? If it changed, you have the 4,000 and the 1,000. Once it changes as of previous to today, they would send you that email and you would go in there and you would update your AdSense. You can only have one AdSense on your account. Do not try to be slick and say, oh, I had this channel 8 years ago with AdSense. Now I'm going to try to do a new one. They're going to deny you and they may delete your channel. This is very important to know. If you had an AdSense 8 years ago, you need to contact AdSense. There's an 800 number. and there's an I think an email where you can contact them, and they will find that number for you. Another way to find out, say you had an AdSense 3 years ago, you just cannot remember it. Go back into the Gmail that you use, type in the search bar, Google AdSense, it will populate, and all you have to do is go in there and say, hey, is this number still active or has it been deleted?
Mm-hmm.
Prior to today, YouTube, I would say prior to 2020, you were able to do your AdSense prior to being monetized. Once they made the change, you're not able to do that until you get monetized, because people were being slick. So YouTube is part of Google. They know, they see, they have a camera and everything. Don't try to be slick. So yes, Charlene, as of today, if you make the 1K, the 4K, and do not have strikes, they will notify you and send you that email. Me and I said, Vernes, Our says you don't have access to Super Thanks yet. Rest assured it's coming. Yes, so that means it's on its way. It just hasn't rolled out to your state if you're in Atlanta or Mississippi or Georgia or Indianapolis or wherever you are.
So the other thing too is there's a video now for
Only in My Dreams. Hi, welcome. I've never seen you before. Welcome in.
Pardon me. For most people, you'll find a video in the bottom right of your YouTube dashboard right now that talks about Super Thanks, and almost everybody should have that video to watch. They say it's coming later this year. Yeah. So considering that we're already in August, there's not that much left of the year left to go. So within the next few months, everybody should have it.
So I got 2 questions. So Only in My Dreams, if you are new here, this is your first time, welcome in. Please put in an exclamation point and the word welcome, and you will get a beautiful greeting from myself and my stream bot Alejandro saying welcome in. So T Studio X, we have 33 in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are amazing. Like, the numbers haven't moved yet. I appreciate you so much. I love you guys. You are my Booskis. You know that. I have 1,573 public watch hours. Awesome. I'm working on my hours, and it's hard. As of 2020, it has gotten severely hard. YouTube has made changes. If some of you know, prior, you would be have your link where someone could click on your name and go straight to your channel. They took that away from us. Now, 2 things. You can do it through another app. Is that app still up where they can put that link in their chat?
I use it. Is that what you're talking about? Is the go-to channel extension from Swap?
So they have a go-to channel extension. I'm going to let Tuba Chat explain that in one moment. That's one way to do it. Or you can copy and paste the person's channel name and put it in the search engine, or you can just type in their name. If you are typing in their name, it has to be the exact way they have it typed. Like T Studio X has T space, a capital T space, capital S Studio space X. It has to be the exact same way or the channel won't populate. Or if you are new, your channel won't populate. And I tell people, type your name in the search engine 2 to 3 times a week for a month. This way your name gets up in the algorithm. So it's like you're starting here, you're new. And it's also, if you change your name, so say this is your name for 2 years, and this is today, you change your name, guess what? Your new name drops all the way down to the bottom, and now you have to have that recirculating. So, be aware of your name change, of branding your channel. If you didn't brand your channel in the beginning, I believe they take your comments away when you change to a brand. Something changes. So there's a lot of little things, and this is why Tuba Chat and myself is here to help you and to give you this information. So T Studio X, you can go to Tuba Chat. It is a great channel that helps you grow. They do watch and playlist, watch hours with the playlist. He brings your channel up. Again, he's a monetized channel. You do want to help him out. Give him a super chat, super sticker, or become a member. It's an awesome channel. He is my BFF. I would not tell you to go there if he wasn't legit. Okay, just like he send people to me, I send people to him. And we are here to help all content creators to thrive and to grow. So if you need help with playlists, just ask someone, hey, I'm trying to get monetized. Can you help me? Can you run a playlist? And, they should be able to help you that way. Did you want to speak on that? Hey, Mark, how are you?
Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, we do a lot of playlist buddies at Tuber Chat. You'll be able to find as many as you want there. when you talk about the idea of searching for people's names, you know, you'll hear me particularly preach all the time about giving much more than you expect to receive, doing for others, and trying to do as much for other people when you're connecting with them as you can. Now, I know everybody likes link drops, and I do a few of them on Tuber Chat. We do it on the other channel and this and that. But you're really doing a service to other channels when you search, find, and click on them, even if it takes a minute, even if you have a popular name and you have to go and look for them. Because as you can imagine, the more popular a channel name is, the harder it is for them in the search results. So as hundreds of creators are searching and finding and clicking on them, they will rise up the search results, and YouTube will do a better job over time of predicting when somebody's looking for that particular channel. And that can really, really help, particularly with brand new channels. I see Emotion just walked in.
I know my channel always. I'm telling you, I get new people from I don't know where, but thank you, YouTube algorithm. Thank you, YouTube spaceship, or whatever you want to call it. Because I have people coming, oh, your channel popped up on my feed. And I'm like, okay, come on in. Like, you want that. So you have to be a serious-minded content creator to put out this stuff so YouTube can grab you and push you. Every time it comes, they go, oh, that's Furniture Closet. Boom, let me push it there. Let me push it there. Another thing, they'll say, okay, say we did a video yesterday. They'll put that video, I'm just going to say on Tuber Chat's channel and say, hey, Tuber Chat, did you like this video by Vernes Junk Closet? Answer those questions.
Oh, yes, please.
That helped push me out even more. Like, was it informative? Was it funny? Was it helpful? Was it creative? Was it calming? It's going to ask you all these questions. Don't bypass that. Answer those. That helps get you out in the algorithm also. At it again media said, what about videos which you are not showing your face? Okay, so this is iffy, in my opinion. I know a young channel who is not monetized. They did not show their face, and they were getting ready to get monetized, and YouTube told them they're not putting enough of them in their videos. So if YouTube is telling you that, guess what? You have to make up however many hours they took away, because they definitely took some hours away. So I'm just going to round it up and say 1,500 hours. You have to make up those 1,500 watch hours in some kind of a content in order to make them say, yes, okay, this person is here. And there are channels that don't show their face, like ASMRs.
There's
They're
tons,
in a different category than a content creator. Their content is to help people like sleep or people with nervous conditions or something like that. So that's different than being a content creator. If you're a content creator, you're going to need to show your face. It's just people need to know you. So what were you going to say, Tuber Chat? I'm sorry.
Well, here's where Vern and I will differ on an opinion, because there are so many different channels. So for instance, one comes to mind, lottery ticket scratching channels.
Right.
There are lots of these channels that do not show their face. However, they absolutely do get monetized, and this and that. There's a million different ideas for videos out there, and there's going to be edge cases. That's what we call it when YouTube has a special condition that ends up coming up that, you know, goes to less than the 1% of channels that come through. So I don't know how much it matters that somebody actually is in their video or not. It's very possible. Actually, I run a channel for somebody where for the first couple of years before monetization, we did not show them in their video. So it's a thought.
Yeah, as I said, it's iffy. It just depends.
Yeah.
The red lens. So I'm not gonna say you have to go live every day, but you have to have content on a consistent basis. There is a video in the YouTube studio. I usually always have it pulled up. I don't have it pulled up today, but you can type it in. What I think is how to get monetized on YouTube, but it's in the Academy. And they tell you, even if you get monetized, you don't have to make up 4,000 every year, but you have to maintain consistency, keep uploading, keep going live, keep doing premieres. So it's a gamut of things. It's not just only live. Live does get you a lot of watch hours. I'm not going to lie to you, but so does premieres. Premieres get you more watch time than uploading a video. So it's a gamut of all three. So if you are a person like me, I work, I have businesses, I can't always drop a video. So going live for me works because I am giving out information. Now, it doesn't matter if I drop a video, I'm still going to get the same thing, but my people like to see me live to give them the info now. We are a short-minded world right now. Everybody wants it ASAP. So if I do a video, sometimes they don't want to sit through a 15-minute video to see me talk. They want to see me and hear it right now. So you have to find out what your audience is. And everyone's audience is different.
And this is where the analytics tell you the story, right? So I know not everybody enjoys looking at numbers and graphs and things like that. I love it. Vernes from finance, she probably likes a lot of that too. But
I love it.
You have to look at your analytics, because eventually those graphs and numbers will tell a story to you. Even if you don't understand today, over time you'll recognize patterns. Sometimes you're looking for what you're doing wrong. What happened with the videos that just aren't moving at all? Because of course you wouldn't have made the video if you didn't think it was going to be popular. Some of them just aren't, and that's for all of us. We don't get to choose. But you're also in the analytics looking for what you're doing right. So you look at your most popular couple of videos, no matter how popular they are. It depends on your channel. Maybe you can duplicate that success, but only by reading the analytics and understanding what's happening with those videos and your audience are you going to be able to instinctively get better and improve without outwardly even knowing it.
Yes. Hello, everyone that is coming in. I see Jerry Talks. I see I Am Just Nene. I seen Abandoned Boys. Thank you, guys. Leo is here. J.S. Dwayne. Thank you all for being here. Okay, J.S. Dwayne, thank you so much for stopping in. Mark, Lauren. Yeah, I thought I broke YouTube, honey. I was like, oh, my God, did I break? I did. The Redland said, I'm still trying to figure out how to cultivate a larger audience and get more out there. I just had my 2nd year anniversary. Okay, so great question. The Red Lens, I'm going to tell you what I think you should do. You do not have to do it. I say it in love. I would say test it for a month to see if this works. Now, I would say if you have other social media, make sure you are promoting yourself. Don't wait for me or Tuba Chat to support you or promote you. Promote yourself. If you have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, drop your videos over there and say, hey, I'm dropping a video. Come check me out on YouTube. Okay. If you have any other social media, do that. Tell your other people in your audience, hey, I'm going to be going live on Friday. Can you come over and support me at 2:00 p.m. Eastern? Like, you have to put it's like a business. For me, it's a business. Treat it as a business. If you have a business and have a clothing shop and you have that same mannequin with that same outfit from 6 months, guess what? Mm-hmm. I'm not coming to your store because I'm like, that same old dusty outfit, they ain't changed it yet. Like, I'm being serious. You have to think like, how do I get more people? Like marketing, okay? If you're a marketing person, you're going to know you need to say words that are going to grab people to bring them in, right? We're having a great sale today. Oh, grand opening. Oh, buy one, get one. Like, you have to know how to play with this algorithm thing here. And it sometimes, I'm telling you guys, you only need one video to go viral.
It's true.
And it could be the video you think, oh my God, I just threw that up. And that could be the video that take off. Or it could be the video you worked on for 6 hours. I got this. This is going to be a bomb video. And you only get 25 views.
Yeah.
You never know who is watching you that can take your channel and throw it out there. Like, I have a video and it's at 79,000. Now it's moving slow because of the new algorithm with YouTube. But before, it was taking off. I swear to you, every day I saw it move by 1,000. And I'm like, oh my God. And I went in my analytics and there was this channel that was talking about susus. They grabbed it and they started promoting it. And people was hitting that channel, hitting that video like crazy. So it only takes one. So keep doing what you're doing. I would say try to promote yourself a little bit more. Ask your audience, hey, I'm going live. I'm dropping a video. Let other people know, hey, would you mind promoting me? I'm going live on Tuesday. Hey, Tuba Chat and Vern, would you mind coming to my channel? And ask people to share you out. Mm-hmm. You have a community tab on YouTube if you're over 1K. regardless if you're monetized or not. Okay, so you have that. Then you have people like Tuba Chat. He always shares people out on Reddit. I don't even know people on Reddit, but he shares me out there. Mm-hmm. So I may be getting some people from that. I may be getting people from Instagram. You have to know how to put your channel out there and push it. Like, do you want it to move? One step forward is still a step, okay? I don't care if you get one subscriber, that's one subscriber closer to your goal.
Everyone matters, yeah. The other thing, too, so if you don't mind me adding to it, is just to say we have to remember, whether we like to call it this or not, YouTube is a social network. And the more you are out commenting and watching other people's videos, giving the likes, giving the hearts, giving all this stuff, the way that you wish people would do for you, you will get more noticed that way. So, you know, for instance, I'll say, if you want to be noticed when you're making comments, then write a noticeable comment, right? Get involved in a conversation. Now, I often do not even practice what I preach. A lot of times you'll see my comments everywhere. There are thousands now on YouTube. My comments often finish a conversation. My comments will say, hey, great video. Nice to have seen you. Keep up the good work. See you next time. And that's it. And that's not necessarily a good idea at all. If you can leave comments for people on their videos that spark conversation or at least engage, you might be able to get a little bit more activity. And content creators love that. We all know what it's like to have a video and get our first 3 comments. I promise you, read every one. Same for most of us on Instagram. You know every person that comments on your Instagram posts. That's how other people feel. So when you comment on their videos, they're so appreciative. And when your comment is the best one out of all the comments there, that's noticeable as well. So it's things to think about. Again, Vern's talking about going outside of YouTube to the other social networks. And I'm just saying, also remember that YouTube itself is a social network. So you want to be a part of that, especially in the beginning while you can. When you have 20,000 subscribers, you're not going to be able to get to everybody's videos. I hope you're still supporting people the way you are today, but you can't.
Even now, I can't get to everybody, but I try to.
It's tough.
You know what I can. And I just saw a girl came on last night. I haven't seen her in a while, and nobody was in her chat. I think she's at like 6,000 or 7,000, and I was in there. It was just me. She had a premiere, and I was like, "Hi, how you doing?" I gave her a super sticker. She wound up writing me on Instagram saying, "Oh my God, thank you for coming." You know, da da da. I also have a larger YouTuber that I have been supporting her for since 2013, 2014. Mm-hmm. I like her a lot. I always comment, and I swear to you not, she always responds back to me. I commented to her last night. She commented it back. She has over 375,000 followers. You know why? Because she knows that I am a supporter of hers. Mm-hmm. And I literally just spoke to her last night, and she wrote me back. And I did a video on her. So if you guys go back in my videos, you'll see I sponsored her in one of my videos because I won a gift from her. Actually, I won. She was doing a giveaway, and I wind up winning on one of her giveaways. And you never know. Like I said, you never know who is watching you. And support yourself. Promote yourself. Stop expecting other content creators to support you. We are here to support you, but we don't have to support you. I need you guys to get that in your mind, okay? At It Again Media said, watch hours according to YouTube creator is so much different than my monetization watch hours, which is very low. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think I had spoke to you on this before. I'm not sure what you're looking at. The only true watch hours, I don't care if you're on, what's that site with the B? Blazing?
Social Blade, yeah.
Social Blade. Do not go by that. They're third party. By the time they get you, your watch hours are probably more than that. The only true watch hours is in your YouTube studio, which you probably should be on a computer, not on the phone, unless you have desktop, and I still don't trust that. Mm-hmm. Go on a laptop, go on a computer, go in your monetization. That is your true watch hours, and that is your true subscribers. Mm-hmm. I don't care what else you're on. It's null and void. The only true one is YouTube. Okay? So I don't know why your hours are different or whatever you're looking at, but the only true one is YouTube.
And more particularly, so your watch hours in your YouTube Studio Analytics will show you all of the watch hours that all of your stuff gets. But on the left-hand side on your monetization tab, that dial specifically is the only thing that matters. That is determining the hours they're counting towards your monetization.
Yeah. Hello and welcome in, everybody. We still got 30 in the chat. I seen it at 35. We must have lost 5 people. That's okay. Thank you all for being here. If I didn't see you coming in, hello. Love and light to you all. We are here to give you the updates on YouTube. If you have a question, please put in a green heart so we can get to you. You can ask us anything about YouTube. You better get us while we can. This was an impromptu live. And again, please, I'm sorry if you guys hear them cutting the trees because I still hear them really, really loud. I apologize, but I'm having work done on my home right now. And just an FYI, guys, Linux Lights was on our local news. I did video record it. Once I get it all set, I will put it in here and when I do my next live and let you guys see. Linux Lights is my grandson. He has Dravet syndrome, and we're trying to get him a service dog. And it's super, super expensive. And Mom right now is worried because we're having a county fair, and she's scared of all the kids going to the fair that are unvaccinated, and now they got to turn around and go to school. For Linux, that's deadly, okay? For Linux, that is deadly. So I need you guys to keep him in prayer if you can for me, because we don't want him to get sick with his seizures any more than he is. So she was on the news talking about what's, is going to happen for her, and she doesn't want to send her kids to school, and I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to send mine to school either when I have a sick child at home. This virus is no joke. So keep Linux in prayer. If you use my code Vernes15, you will get 15% off. It is in the description of this live if you purchase a candle. And you guys know I'm always giving the candles away also. So never know when I'm going to give one away. And you could use X Family and you'll get free shipping. Okay, so there's 2 great ways to support Linux Lights. All of the proceeds go toward getting him an animal. Nothing comes to me. Nothing goes to Mom. It goes straight to getting him a service dog. Okay. So I did want to just mention that and tell you guys thank you. Tomorrow I am going live and I am interviewing your favorite auntie and uncle of YouTube.
Wow.
Aunt Maddie and Uncle B-Hop. I know. I'm so excited to be interviewing them. They are awesome.
Yep.
Jaden says, does your YouTube channel still come up even if you're a supporter channel? I'm not sure what you mean, Jaden.
He means in the search results, if you have sometimes we have supporters that don't actually produce a lot of content, you will still come up over time as you do more interacting on YouTube, right, like commenting and like visiting live streams.
Nikki's at over 1,000 and she's not even a creator, she's a supporter. I think she has one video. So the red line says also your type of content matters if YouTube. Oh my God, this is so important. Okay, now I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, drama channels get pushed out. Yes, drama channels have a lot of views. Yes, reaction channels have a lot of views. Yes, they have a lot of subscribers. But guess what? When they go live, do they have people in their stream like this? No. And I'm being honest, they do not. They do not. And that's the difference between me as a content creator and reusing someone else's content to make a video for yourself. Like, we don't know who you are because you're using somebody else's content. What about you? What are you giving? So if you couldn't do reactions no more, what would you do? Like, you have to keep this in mind. Is there anything you wanted to say? Any more things that came up with YouTube?
But not with YouTube in particular, but I was waiting for Rock Chick Beauty's question. She just dropped it at the bottom of the chat.
Okay, I'll go down. Danya says, how do you do a premiere? Could you explain it to her quick, fast? And I'm going to go down and see.
So when you're, what I recommend for everybody, especially if you're going to do a premiere, is to upload your video as private. Then you can go back to that. You can go back to that video in YouTube Studio. And in the settings where it asks whether you want it to be private or unlisted or public, you'll start to see options there that say to set it as a premiere. So you can set it as an instant premiere, which I can't imagine a lot of use for that function for any of us right now.
It's like an upload.
But you could. But that's a bit of a different thing. So you just want to take your time, especially if you're doing it for the first time. Just don't click too fast, accidentally click something. Take your time, read. It's pretty simple. And what will happen is you'll find a way to set your video as a premiere It'll give you a date and time in your own time.
And watch the date and time, because for some reason it always goes to the next day. I think because they're on Central Standard Time and we're all on Eastern Time. So watch the date. You might think it's 8 o'clock tonight and it's 8 o'clock tomorrow. So make sure you pay attention to the date.
That can happen. A lot of people, including myself, have released videos at midnight because we forgot to change the time instead of the date as well. So as long as you take your time, you'll get it. And it's fairly simple.
I love premieres. Now that I know how to do them, I love them. Before we get to Rock Chick's question, because I don't see it yet, I'm going to answer Meet and I. Meet and I, if you don't get over there and turn on those memberships, I'm going to strangle you.
Do you mind if I take this? Because
wait a minute. Let me just say this. I'm going to let you say, memberships are money for your channel. This is why YouTube has given it to us at such an early stage. You used to have to wait until you had 30,000 subscribers to get memberships. Listen, my experience was because COVID had just hit, I was not going to do memberships. Well, my people told me, oh, yeah, you better do memberships because we're going to be a member. And I'm like, they're not.
I think I have
75 members. I have 75 members, constant members, and I still get super chats. And I have 2 group chats on Instagram just for my members that we talk. And Tuba Chat can tell you, my chat is active. We're always in there talking, supporting, helping.
Yep.
Me and I, you need to get memberships because this is the point of you having a YouTube channel. This is the point of you getting, financial income coming in. Memberships help you gain that $100 super fast than on a regular without a membership. Okay. You need to hit me up on Instagram, Meet and I, and we can talk. You know how we talk. So hit me up on Instagram and I will give you some more tea on getting that membership. Go ahead, Tuba Chat.
Even actually, I hope you remember this, Vern. Vern even had said when memberships came up that she was thinking about whether or not to put them up. And I said, you have to. And my speech has not changed from that day as it does today. So I understand that there's a little bit of reservation out there sometimes because just because you make the possibility of people supporting you financially available does not mean that you're asking for it, right? It's very obvious to everybody like that. It's all over YouTube. We all have it available. It's not something that only a few people are doing. It's the opposite. It's the majority. The reason why I push on creators that consider not having memberships available is because you have every creator, I believe, has an audience, and they have some people in that audience that want to support you, whether you want it or not. They want to. They would walk to your house and drop $5 in an envelope anonymously if they could, and they want to support you in that way. The other thing you have to consider: some people will give super chats, some people will give memberships. Not everybody will do both. And not everybody in the world can, for a million different reasons. It's always not just about money. Sometimes, like for instance, the country of Jamaica does not have super chats available. I don't even know if they have memberships, but they don't. So a lot of creators have had to change their channels because of this reason, right? There's lots of different reasons why. But
you can also add your Cash App, your PayPal. So there's other ways of getting funds. However, know that through YouTube, they do take a portion of that.
Yes.
And when you make $600 or more, not per month, $600 or more, period, for the year, you have to pay taxes on that.
Yes.
So most of us should be making, I'm just saying, $500 or $600 a month. So you already know that you're going to be paying taxes on that. And then we're going to get into taxes in a minute because I want to tell you guys another way of getting your money back from that. But go ahead, Tuba Chat.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, so as a consideration for anybody who's thinking about whether or not to turn memberships on specifically, there are people out there, I promise you, for every monetized creator that want to support you. And some people give a membership in place of a super chat. So that happens to a lot of us a lot of the time. They'll come by, it's the same $5 or $10 or 20 or 99 cents or whatever you want to make them, but people look at it differently. So in my opinion, you just want to open up every avenue possible because some people will want to support you more than you even want to be supported, right?
And
you
just
want to
remember that
available to them.
That the memberships They have an option to cancel it whenever they want. So they're not obligated to be with you. However, perfect example from what Tuber Chat said when he kept saying, get it, Vern. And I was thinking of everybody. I was like, you know, it's a pandemic. People may not have money. People may have lost their jobs. It's tough. And I did it, and it just worked for me. However, they can change whenever they want. But my people are so supportive. I have about 20 people that have been with me over 12 months, and I have given them amazing gifts that have made that 12-month mark with me as a member. Tuber Chat can tell you, my gifts were nice.
Absolutely, yes, it's true. Even I have one of the gifts that I have actually is a T-shirt that I wear occasionally on Tuber Chat. Probably intend on wearing that once a month now.
Thank you.
Because of that reason. And because Tuber Chat is a member of Vernes Junk Closet's channel, so I'm in that Instagram group. Therefore, I did win a giveaway one day. So
yeah, but that was for your being a 12-month member.
Oh, really?
The other one, the big one.
You've given me too much already. I still got to do a video. I got to do a Happy Mail video. Angie Poo 215 channel sent something over. Corinne's Life did. I've had a few things now, so I'm going to make a video and put them all together. But I'm going to show everybody this unbelievable, unexpected gift bag of stuff that Vernes Junk Closet sent over for me as well. That was a separate thing too. Yeah. So she's doing. This is a perfect example. She's doing things like this all the time.
Yeah.
So.
Edis Addict, thank you for becoming a sponsor. I appreciate you. I will do your little video in one moment. Redline says, thanks much for the tips. So I'm trying to find Rock Chick's question right here. Am I able to ask a question, please? Hey, Nene. Thank you, babe. Thank you. Rock Chick. Yeah. Am I coming up to it?
Comes up soon, yeah.
Ask away. Shout out. Hold on. Did she put a green heart? This way I can see it.
Yep.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay, before you answer it, hold on. Okay, go ahead. And then after that, I'll do the commercial.
So Rock Chick Beauty's asking, she currently has Instagram, but that's all she uses to promote her videos. So what are the best social medias? So I always use the same advice. The best success you're going to find on other social media platforms are the ones that you like. So if you don't use any of them or you don't like them, it's not going to work for you. For instance, I don't do a lot on TikTok. I don't do a lot on Snapchat. So if I go out there and start promoting my stuff, there's nobody to watch, and people can just kind of tell there's something in the force, right, that tells everybody that that's not your thing. But if you enjoy Twitter, if you enjoy Reddit, if you enjoy TikTok or Facebook or Pinterest or any of these things, then use the ones that you enjoy and put your focus there. If you don't enjoy any and Instagram is your thing, see about how you can maximize that. So go from posts into reels, into stories, and reuse some of that content, especially.
Tell them what you said about me the other day.
What did I say? What? Oh, gosh. Yeah, because I put up, I don't do a lot of posting, right? Not for myself personally. So I put up a story the other day on Facebook just because I was doing something outside, and I never do that. So, of course, it gets noticed, right? And Vern says, oh, like I saw your story there. And I'm like, yeah, but I wish I would post as much as you do. Vern posts 100 things a day. I don't know how she does it. Everybody here knows if you follow her on, if you don't already follow her on the other social networks, you should, and your whole life is going to be full of Vernes Junk Closet. I don't mind it. I love Vernes Junk Closet, but it's Instagram, it's Facebook. I just
want to spread love to everybody.
Oh, it's there. There's love everywhere. Yeah. Absolutely.
That's all it is. Okay, hold on, Danya, because he did go over how to make premieres, but give me one moment. At least I see Jaden's comment. Hold on a moment. I want to play this for the person that gave me the super chat. Hold on. Thank you. Song for my little super chat. Yes. So Danya, yeah, we went over. I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. I'm so sorry. How do you make a premiere? And it's easy. Just go to your studio if you're on your computer, or if you're on your phone. I believe it's in the drop down now. It used to didn't be, but yeah, you just click the premiere. We might have to do either a tutorial or we might have to do a live, because some people like to see it live.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Absolutely.
I might
Yes.
be able to do this.
The truth is the premiere goes live by itself. You just schedule the time and date that you want it to go live. It is absolutely worthy of many tutorials, probably.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring that up in one moment. So if there's another question, I think Jaden had a question. I don't.
Oh, that's okay. Jaden's asked that a few times today.
Okay. Hey, Tiffany. How are you, beautiful? If you have a question, guys, about the new YouTube guidelines or anything about YouTube, now is your time to ask. Can you hear that?
I don't hear it, no.
Oh, okay.
I thought I heard something earlier.
Really, really loud. They're cutting the tree down, and it's like really annoying right now. Let's see. I'm trying to see some questions. If you have a question, put a green heart so we can see it. I do see Vernes post, but I love it. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. I try to wake up happy and make these happy posts, like love on yourself. Love is, I think today's was love is the fuel. Love is the fuel for something. I can't remember it, but yeah, I try to make sure that at least if you see my post, you're going to get some kind of positive energy, because you don't know. Again, you can make someone's day with just a little thought, a kind word.
As a matter of fact, when we talk about all this promoting and stuff like that, we often talk about videos. We don't always talk about the creators and the branding you're doing for yourself as well. So here's a thought for everybody that does enjoy posting on social media. We all sit there and make a post on our phone, and then we just delete it and don't bother posting it and say, nobody cares. I'm just not going to do it, right? I'm sure we all do that at times. Or you will write a paragraph out and rewrite it 3 times and things like that. I promise you, there are more people than all of us think out there that are motivated by the things that you post that just never say anything. You can pick somebody up. You can motivate somebody. You can give somebody just a simple enjoyment for a moment by posting things, even if you don't get a lot of the activity back that you wish that you would. I promise you, there's more people watching than you think there are. That goes for everyone.
I'm going to do this for Danya. So as I'm doing it, you can walk them through it. So we're going to show them how to do a premiere real fast. Okay. So you go into your, I'm just going to say my video was uploaded here. Okay. So I'm going to just do this. I'm going to do like a short that I just did. Let me see. Let me find a short. So when you click it, this is what I do. I click that and then I go into the video. To the right of it, over here, it's going to say public. When you drop down, it's going to say private, unlisted, public, or schedule. This is what you want to hit, schedule. When you hit this date, you got to make sure, you see how it says time zone? I believe YouTube is in CST. So whatever this date, you see how it says 11? Today is the 10th. You actually have to go in there and change it to today, okay? And change the time from AM to PM. Once you do that, and before you even do that, make sure you've done your end screens, end cards, your music, anything that you want in it. And then you're going to go down here. You're going to go down, and then it's going to say publish. I think that's what it says. And when you schedule it and you hit publish, you're going to hit done. And that's it. That's how you schedule a premiere. Very simple, very easy. Did you want to add anything to that?
It's going to, when you're scheduling a premiere, it's going to look only slightly different than what Vern showed you, because she's showing you a video that's already been published.
Right.
When you do something fresh that hasn't been published, my recommendation again is to always upload as private. And then you can take your time in there and you won't run the risk of making a mistake. It's possible to upload a video, and if you're playing around too much, you could accidentally release it. You don't want to do that because you can't take it back then, right? So just take your time, upload private. When you're ready, go through the place that Vern just showed you, and you'll see the options for the premiere right there. And then just double check your date, double check your time, your AM, PM, and you'll be fine.
Now, I want to answer this for Danya, because Danya had 3,000 way before I did. Now, the thing with you, Danya, is you're not posting enough. So you are actually losing watch hours because your 365 days, that year time, is taking away. So even though you have 306 watch hours, you have 3,000 visitors, but either people are not watching your content, you're not promoting it enough, or from today is August 10th of 2021. So the video you did on August 9th of 2020, August 8th of 2020, and August 10th of 2020, I'm just saying you had 500 watch hours. You lost all that because you haven't created any new content. So each day after your 1 year mark, you lose per day. You don't lose your full 4,000, but evidently you're losing because you're only at 306. So you should make sure people are running your playlist. You might need to go over to Tuber Chat. You're going to have to run them too. You need to start posting more. You need to go live more. You need to ask people to share you out. So again, it's work to this thing, guys. You're not just going to get, and another thing, don't just rush to get monetized. Now you're monetized. What do you have going on now? Tell me. Now you're not going to make videos? So what's the sense of being monetized? Don't think you're just doing it for the money, because people are not going to give you money if you're not giving them something. Do you guys understand what I'm saying?
Eventually, we got to do some kind of a talk on what to do with the money after it comes in, like investing and things like that, because we're going to start to have a lot more creators getting monetized, right? And I'm really interested to see. I know that a lot of people's lives can be changed with just even a few dollars a month, but once you get beyond that point, then I'd love to see everybody like really make their dreams come true if that's what they want,
and invest back in your channel.
Invest money.
So take that money back, and then you can get your t-shirts, get your merchandise. Oh my God, Bryant Beham Hamilton, where have you been? I've been asking everybody about you. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you. Brian, I don't know if you have Instagram, but hit me up on Instagram. Oh my goodness, I love him. He sang for me on my birthday. I was over here like, woo, thank you, Brian. Yes. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I'm missing any questions. I thought I seen Nepturu. Hey, Nepturu, how are you? Welcome in. Hey, Abandoned Boys, I see you still here. Thank you for still hanging out. Make it make sense. Hi! How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Hi! Make it make sense, baby. Make it make sense. Yes. Hi, how are you? I'm looking to see. Danya says, I have been putting up videos 4 days a week and live every second and fourth Sunday of the month. Yeah, you're gonna have to promote yourself more. Maybe you should do a short before you go live, maybe that morning, and say, hey guys, I'm going live tonight at 8 o'clock, so it can get out in the algorithm and people can see it. Like, there's little things you guys can do to tweak to make your channel pop. Like, it's little, I'm telling you, minute things, like really something you would never think. Make a community tab post. If you're not monetized, ask, hey Vern, I'm going live at 7, could you share me out? If I share you out on my community tab, that's 4,000 plus more people that will see your post. Like, don't be afraid to ask for help. I've been on tour. What? All right. See, that's why I think I haven't seen the kid Leroy. I think he's on tour. I haven't seen him in a while. Delisha. Hey, Delisha Monet. How you doing, beautiful? She says, how can you tag products on your video? I saw this on a nail tech channel. It's the same way. You use their tag. Now, I would say be careful if you are tagging Lysol, but you're not using any Lysol product. Like, make sure you are using a product that you're tagging. You can't just tag it because you want to. Like, I used to do a lot of Dollar Tree videos. So I would always tag Dollar Tree. But I can't use an Apple phone and tag Dollar Tree. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense. Do you understand what I'm saying, Super Chat?
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Now, I wonder as well if Delicia's talking about the idea of tagging in a different way than we're thinking. Like, so for instance, if you're less than 10,000 subscribers, you don't have the ability to add merchandise officially through YouTube's system. But after 10,000, you get that ability. So that might be a feature that opens up then. In the meantime, what you can add are cards. And what happens is they come up in the top of the screen there. You see that on a lot of big YouTubers' videos. Hopefully you see it on a lot of our friends' videos as well. Everybody's using those. Those cards give you the ability where, let's say you're doing a video and you're saying, oh, look, I've got this beautiful new t-shirt and this is for sale. You can catch it on my merch shop. Click that link right there. And all of a sudden the card pops up with the link. And that is a possibility for how you can get around that up until you have 10,000 subscribers. Forgive me
if I'm sorry. You don't hear that?
I don't hear it.
You don't hear that song? Okay, because it's like irritating me. And I'm like, I know you guys can hear it, but if you say you can't hear it, okay.
Oh, do I have something playing?
Thank you, Charlene. What happened to... Hey, Magical Life. Hi, sis. Life's Magical Journey. Hey, beautiful. What did you say, Super Chat?
I always have like 15 windows open. Am I possibly running something that's doing that for you?
Doing what? No, they're sawing the trees down.
The saw. Okay, the saw.
Yeah. You can't hear it good.
I thought I heard it for a second earlier, but not now, no.
Yes, House of X. Yes. Okay, the thing about Instagram is you can drop your channel link in the description box, but it will not bring up your video. Like when you share it on YouTube or Facebook, it won't bring up the video. However, you can drop that link and say, please copy and paste this link in YouTube. Or my favorite, get Linktree, baby. Get Linktree. I love Linktree. I have all my links there. If you go to my Instagram and you go to my profile, you'll see my Linktree and you'll see all my new channel. You'll see my wine. You'll see, I got to add Linux Lights. I haven't added that one yet. You'll see my t-shirts. You'll see videos. Like you'll see I think I have StreamYards in there. You'll see StreamYards. You'll see all the stuff that I do. I love Linktree. Now, I did not connect my Linktree to YouTube because YouTube gives you 10 links already. I did see someone that added Linktree, but I just prefer not to. Because if you're following me on Instagram, you'll know to go to my Linktree and my Facebook. So, again, right now, I only have 4 social medias. I do not plan on getting Clubhouse because right now I have so much going on with 3 businesses working and doing this. I just can't master another social media. But if you can do it, I say go for it. Again, social media is where it is, guys, especially now with a lot of us working from home, doing Zoom, doing the thing on the phone, Duo. That is you can even share in Duo. Like you have to learn how to promote yourself, and everything doesn't cost money. Everything is, if you are the content creator, yes, it gets stressful, but guess what? You can do it if you manage your time right.
So here's a thought as well. When we talk about social media, if anybody here in the chat is wondering how to start building an audience by using social media, follow Scratch and Pete PA. What that guy has done in the last 30 videos is outstanding and outlandish. I was in his live stream or his premiere today, and I say this about Scratch and PPA all the time, but if you're in his chat, you know that guy can top 50 people in a chat on a premiere? I haven't even done that. Like, you know, Tuber chat gets pretty busy sometimes, and that's a live stream. It's different. But Scratch and PPA is just killing it right now on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And for his YouTube videos, his audience is out of control. So if anybody hasn't followed him, just watching what he does and trying to emulate a little bit of that is the best tutorial I could give anybody today.
Hold on a minute. So Brian said, I've been putting new videos on here, though, but I do miss you all so much. I miss you, too. Delisha Monet says, no, not tag like when you upload.
I
I'm
think
still not understanding what you're saying, Delisha. Say it again, and I will bring up your comment. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm sorry.
I wonder if she's talking about a feature that we haven't seen yet. Yeah,
she says yes. That's what I was thinking.
There's something we may not have seen. People must be able to tag products, and I'll bet it has to do with that feature after you hit 10,000, where you can have merchandise. So the sad
you mean under your channel thing?
Yeah. So
okay, now I want to say something about that.
Yeah.
That is affiliated with YouTube and with what's that?
Teespring.
Teespring. Now, I'm just going to be honest. I personally do not like Teespring's products. I'm not talking about them. I just feel that they're not quality. I use Spreadshirt. I love them, but I'm not telling you to go do that. I'm telling you to use it for yourself. But Teespring is affiliated with YouTube. So for me, I feel that Teespring is getting the cut. YouTube is getting the cut. I just don't like all them cuts. That's just me. I want my own money. So, I think that if she's talking about that, you have to be at 10,000, which I will be at soon, guys. I'm on the road to 5K. And I also want to know, what is the goal for your channel? So for me, everybody that knows me should know my goal is to be 100,000 to get my little plaque right here next to my YouTube pillow. So what is your goal? You always need to have a goal for your channel, even if it's to get 5 subscribers in a month, if it's to get a video that's going to be at 1K, or whatever your goal is. You need to have something that you are aspiring so you can still be excited about YouTube. And I noticed that with people, they get that 1K, they get that 4K, they get monetized, and guess what? I don't see them no more. And the same people I started out with, I don't see on here grinding like I am. Even though the grind is harder after you're monetized, I don't see them doing anything. And for me, again, YouTube is a business. So I'm going to make sure I'm on here giving you guys the information, uplifting you, elevating you, and giving you that information. And some people just don't do that. So
I believe wholeheartedly that any creator that wants to can have 10,000 subscribers. I really believe that. But it's going to take still work, right? You can't you have to still want and still chase after your 1,500 subscribers, after your 2,000. Right. But I swear to you, I believe every creator that wants to have 10,000 can have it. When we talk about 100, it's a little bit different because that can take years, and we don't know what the world's going to look like 3 years from now. The last 2 years have shown us, right? But when we talk about 10,000, I think anybody can have that.
I do too.
But again, you still have to. The work doesn't stop.
They can have it honestly without paying for it. Let's get this clear. There are people that pay for subscribers. It is against YouTube's policy, right? And if they find out, which they will catch you, your channel can be demonetized or deleted. So I want you guys to be clear on that. No sub for sub and no purchasing of subscribers.
That's right.
This is something you're serious about, work at it. You will get the people, they will come.
Yes.
I don't care if it takes you 2 years to get 10,000, you'll get there. Okay, don't go out there trying to cheat the system. No. And it's the exact same way with and I forget the name of it. When people have done a video, but then they'll come on StreamYards and then they'll upload that video and let it play all night.
Oh, that's
cheating the system. Yeah. That's cheating. And it makes me mad because I work hard at what I do. If I could be on a live stream for 2 or 3 hours, or if I can upload a video, you can too. So to me, that's just my opinion, is cheating the system. Tawana says YouTube allows you to use as many tags as you would like, as long as the total character limit across all tags is less than about 400 characters. Generally, most videos should have 5 to 8 tags. And we went over that, Tawana. We said 10 to 15. However, I say no more than 15. And again, just because they allow you to have 5,000 characters, and I'm gonna give you proof. Just because they allow you to have it doesn't mean you should have it, because they tell you to put in your about section. And guess what? I still see channels with their about section not filled out. I've been on here 2 years telling you guys, fill out that about section. So if they tell you to fill it out, you didn't do it. Why they tell you 500 tags and you do it? Answer me that. Do you get what I'm saying? Just because they say it doesn't mean you have to do it.
Right.
I'm going to see if I see another question. I can't hear it. V, are you fine? I'm fine. Okay, thank you. I don't know. It's like really, really loud to me. Maybe because I'm right here. Ooh, I don't know what that was. You also tag someone in the comments. Yeah, I think you have to. That other person has to have over 1K to tag them. I think that's still a thing.
They have to have over 1,000. There's a few exceptions. Like my music channel can be tagged because it's an official music channel. That's an exception. But as well, the person has to be able to be within your ballpark. So you can't tag people with 700,000 subscribers because they're not in the same.
Right.
But otherwise, we'd all just tag Justin Bieber and everything. You know what I mean? And that's
so.
that's
Delisha, if I'm getting you right, and maybe Super Chat can help me. She says no. I didn't mean tag when you upload. I mean it was product tags to a website on the video in the bottom left corner, like you can tag the products on Instagram. Okay, again, if you are not using Tide in your video, why are you tagging them? Like that makes no sense. Like if you're not using that product, if you're just trying to get famous and say, oh, I tagged them and they saw my video, no. You need to make sure you're using a product, in my opinion, the product. So I don't know. What do you think?
So I'm 99% sure that Delisha's talking about a feature that we may not, you and I together, may have not actually seen or used yet. Mm-hmm. I do run a channel over 15,000 subscribers now, but we haven't done merchandise and might not. It might not be appropriate for that channel, but I believe that that's a feature for over 10,000 subscribers or possibly even more. We'll look it up and start to get to know that a little bit better. But that's probably part of the Teespring deal.
Yeah, me and I, Clubhouse is good for business related, but they don't have a video, like you can't see me. I think you can only type in Word format, and I'm there for business. I'm there to be messy and hood. It's okay. I'm not even going to do it. I have over 20 invites and I still didn't do it yet.
Yeah, I'm keeping my eye on it, but they did something in the beginning that might get everybody a little bit upset, is that apparently, like I even signed up for it, right? But apparently what it does is it automatically drags your whole contact list out of your phone without you really knowing, because who of us ever reads the 1,000 pages worth of guidelines on everything before we sign up? But everybody found that out afterwards. I don't like that kind of shady behavior.
Yes.
But I'm just keeping my eye on the network. I have signed up. I'm there. I haven't used it really yet. Actually, the only conversation I had on Clubhouse was with Wanston. So I haven't expanded yet. But I'm keeping my eye to see what happens. They're out on Android and everything now, too.
Yeah, and on that point, you have to be an honest business person. If you are shady in business, guess what? And people find out about you, they're not going to like it. And this goes to me, and I'm going to say something about Angie Poo in a minute. This goes to you doing a video from a company that asks you to talk about hats. You know you don't like hats. You don't even wear hats. Why are you doing a video about hats? Because they're paying you $500. Do not just do it for the money, because if you do it and I see it and I go and buy it and that product is crap or that hat falls apart, I'm going to look at you and be like, Tuba Chat, you said this hat was good and it's crap, and I'm going to come back to you and I'm going to feel that you were not an honest business person, because now you're going to tell me, oh, I just did that because I wanted the money. Like toys. I don't do toys on my channel. I keep getting them. Yes, they're offering me nice money. It's not about the money. My channel is not a kid's channel. I'm not doing toys. Stop asking me. So again, you have to be an honest business person. There are things that you're going to have to deny. There are things you're going to have to turn down because it's not affiliated with your channel. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because if you do this and it gets out, it's going to be like you are untrustworthy. And I don't want anyone to get like that. And Angie Poole says, I agree about Teespring, bad quality. So for me, for Teespring, it's like, to me, it's like dull and dingy, like the white, and it's not strong and sturdy. It's like almost like, I'm sorry, that cheap material where you stretch it in one wash. So this is why I don't personally like Teespring. Again, try it for yourself and see how you like it. But as for me, and I hope you guys trust me, I'm going to tell you honestly of what I think of something, but also try it for yourself.
Mm-hmm. The other thing too is some of those services like Teespring and this and that, they offer different levels of service. So when you get those print-on-demand shirts, they're just not expected to be of the same quality as screen printing and this and that. So you got to have a look at a few things and ask around. For anybody that's considering merchandise, ask people you trust that have already used some of these services what they think, right? I intended on using Amazon merch. They have their own version of the Spreadshirt and all that, and they shut that down as soon as the pandemic started. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. Luckily, I screen printed a bunch of stuff as well, so at least you get a hands-on look at some of the stuff. Angie Poo 215 channel sent me over a shot glass. I don't know how they printed it, but my expectation is that that's going to be my favorite now for my lifetime. If I ever put a shelf that's not a mess behind me as a set like Vernes Junk Closet, it's going to sit there forever.
Hey, Angels Army, how are you? Thank you, my members, for being here. Thank you, my moderators. You guys are awesome. And thank you, my regular people, you, my Booskis. If you are new here, please put in the comments, exclamation point in the word welcome so you can get a beautiful greeting. Also, guys, we have 31 in the chat. Tomorrow, I'm doing a live stream, and I am interviewing your favorite auntie and uncle, Aunt Maddie and Uncle B-Hop. Please make sure you're here. Turn the bell on. We're going to keep on answering some more questions for about another 30 minutes, and then we're going to shut it down. I don't want to keep Tuba Chat. I asked him to come up here for a minute, but he said
I knew already.
I'll be up here for 3 hours. He said
I knew already, yeah.
It's like we on the phone, right?
Mm-hmm. This is what happens. This is
exactly what happens. We start talking and we just keep on going. You're welcome, Delisha. You're welcome, beautiful. Tawana said she's over 10K now and she sees that she has new additions. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Angie Pooh, hello. Tawana said, I'm not kidding. You can ask Vern. After I passed 1,500 subs, it was like my channel was flying to subscribers. Yeah. That's how it happened with me when I got to 4,000, right? 2%. I was like, I can't believe my channel was taking off. It was like I was getting people every day, and then all of a sudden it halted. I have no idea what happened, but I believe there was a change in the algorithm, and I told you guys it's no longer the 4, it's the 3 now. But I still say still do it because my videos are still getting promoted in the search engine. Again, I'm still getting people saying, hey, your channel was recommended to me. I'm new here. So I'm doing something right. You know, and it's hard work.
What happens for everybody more than anything, I promise you this, right? If you can put out one quality piece of content per week, and if you're not there yet, just plan to get there as quick as you can, right? But if you can just do that and not quit, your channel will grow. The things that Vern and I and other people like us and these other programs and things can help speed up the process a little bit. But what happens is after you've made a bunch of videos, we don't know how many. For Tuber Chat, it was 100. But for some channels, it's a little bit less. Eventually what happens is luck, and you don't have to call it luck, but it does come by. It takes a couple of your videos and just makes them fly. It happens to every channel that we touch. And that will happen for you too as well. But we don't get to pick. I promise you, whatever you think is going to be your best video is almost never going to be your best video. And one that you forgot you even made is all of a sudden going to start picking up. The other thing that you got to remember, you can change your title, your description, your tags, and your thumbnail as often as you want. So if you have a video that did okay for a little while, then you can go back and improve those things, and your video might take off again. My best performing videos today are 2 videos that I made previously. One of them was over a year ago. So that's a thought, right? And you can pick up a lot of views and a lot of subscribers that way. So the work piles on. It grows exponentially as well as the views do.
Yeah, she said that was it. You answered the question. Thank you. But yeah, even like he said, like people kept asking me to do the Susu video because I was talking about it. And they said, could you just do a video on only Susu? Of course. I listen to my subscribers. When you guys ask me to do something, I do it. So I did it. And guess what? it just took off. And I didn't think anything of it. I was like, let me just make this video because they're asking me to probably get 100 views, blah, blah, blah. It's almost at 80,000 views. For me, 80,000 is a lot. You know, that's quote unquote a viral video to me when I only have 4,000. And that wasn't even when I had 4,000. Remember, Kevin? I didn't even have that many people then when that video started taking off.
Yeah.
So any video could go viral at any time. Hey, Brandon and Alex. Hi, welcome in. Delisha, I know what you're saying. I get the tag products. I can use my sponsor. Yeah. Okay, so with sponsorships, two things I want to let you guys know, and you have to be very, very careful. Just because they reach out to you and say, we've been watching your channel, can you sponsor us? Doesn't always mean they're legit. Do your homework. And two, just because they're offering you $500-$600, it still doesn't mean they're legit. Or they could say, we're going to give you, I'm just saying, $300. Can you do a video on this product? But guess what? They want you to say, you can only be a good review. Watch the wording that they're telling you. You have to have a positive review. Well, if the product is crap, I'm not writing a positive review. That's one. And two, sometimes they'll say, okay, you did the video on YouTube. It was 6 minutes. Oh, we need it to be 8 minutes. Can you redo it? First of all, no. Or they say, you're not smiling enough. You're not showing enough teeth. I need you to pull your hair back. I need you to hold the card up. Or they'll say, can you do it also on Instagram and Facebook? I'm not doing all that for $300. That's just me. Because guess what? That's your editing time. That's time taken away. Then you have to add it. Then you have to put it up. That's a lot of work. Right. So be careful about sponsorships. I always do my research on my sponsors.
So I can tell everybody a true story, right? One of the channels that I manage now has, many subscribers and this and that. We've been through a lot of sponsored products, right? Most of it is just products now. The very first time that money was offered, they offered $100 for a video. That as soon as we agreed to it, became $100 for two videos, two versions of the same video. And I promise you, we had more headaches from that one deal than any other deal that we've done. And there's got to be at least 20 now, if not more. We turn down deals all the time. The other thing that you can know is if you're looking towards that stuff like sponsored products or reviews or anything, there will be a day that it starts for you, right? And there will be a day very soon after that it becomes overwhelming. So you got to be careful. A lot of times companies will say to you, okay, we want you to do a review. You got to buy the product on Amazon and then we'll PayPal you the money. Now you got to be very careful because again, you got to do homework, make sure that they're legit. There are legitimate companies that act like that, but you got to decide whether you want to put up with that or not. Is it that important for you to get, like I'm going to do a review right now for a solar floodlight that was sponsored. It's my first official sponsored product on my personal channel. Now, I don't mind the idea of it because it is somewhat fitting to my channel. I will absolutely use the product and I've seen it before. But you have to decide for yourself. Do you really need a solar floodlight or do you just want it because you want it, right? Yeah. It's like anything else in the store. If you ask somebody if they want it, of course they're going to say yes if it's free. But you have to decide if you want to go through the work to make that happen too.
I also have a sponsor right now, and they have asked me, what do I want to charge? So in this case, I'm getting my media kit. I'm getting my rate sheet together. And guess what? I'm hoping we can sign. Hold on. Oh, my God. I hope they ain't fall on nothing. Because they're cutting it down. I hear it falling. Oh, my God. So they're asking me to give them what I want to charge them. So I'm going to get my media kit, my rate sheet. But guess what? I'm hoping to sign a contract for a year, meaning every month I'm going to get $250 from them every month to put this ad in my commercials or ad on my channel or make a video. So, you have to think bigger than just for the minute.
That's a very good point.
Don't undersell yourself.
Very good point.
If they're asking you to put a link in your description box, don't just say, okay, $5. You better say $25, $30 because guess what? Each video you're putting it in is each time you're getting paid. Are you dropping the link in your live chat? How much is that? Are you saying their name out loud, like a shout out? Like once you're monetized, guys, it's about the money, not being greedy, but it's about your financial success for you.
It's
and your
about
channel.
maximizing. So one of the other things too, if I could suggest to anybody, here's an idea. So you think about what you want to charge for something when you get to that point. You get right to the edge of your comfort zone. So let's say you want to, somebody says, well, maybe you should charge $100. You're like, yeah, okay, they'll give that. Maybe you should charge 200. Maybe you should charge 300. As soon as you get to the point like, well, there's no way they'd ever pay 300. That might be where you start your negotiation. I'm not talking about greed. I'm talking about maximizing. That's it.
Exactly. And this is what I'm telling the people with the 10 streams of income. Don't just look at YouTube. There's sponsorships. There's other things. There's people that give clothes. There's people that give you product that's worth $2,000. Once you do that video, you can turn around and sell that shirt. If that shirt is worth $300, you can turn around and sell that shirt on eBay. Guess what? That's a quick another $200. So you have to look at it, maximize it like he's saying. And you guys know I'm going to do a live stream soon on business and finance and how you can do all of this. So just stay tuned for it. Stay tuned. So Tawana said, yes, upgrade your videos. Yes, I tell people, go back and change the titles. Go back and add new thumbnails. Go back and change the description. Maybe you need to edit and add more in. Those things. And I want to look at Angel. He said, Vern, I have seen some videos go viral even after many years. Yeah, my video went viral after like 8 months up. Like I didn't think about it. It was like 150 views. I was happy. Next thing you know, remember Tuba Chat? I was like, oh my God, this video is taking off. Like, what is going on? Sometimes you just hit it right in the algorithm. And if you guys know, I have a second channel, VMAX Show. If you're not connected, connect to that. I did the video on the BBL. It's at 1,200 views. I don't even have 600 subscribers on that channel. Like, it's just in the algorithm. It's the first video in Google. If you type in 100 Black women going to the airport, my video comes up. And I'm still like amazed at that. So, yeah. I don't take business unless I can look them up. Yes. Tawana said, check the companies out before you accept any deal. Make sure you do the research because some of these companies are fake or just want Amazon reviews or positive on. Yes, and I'm not doing no positive only view if the product is garbage. And I'm serious because I'm gonna look at you. I'm telling you, I'm gonna look at you sideways. Oh, you're welcome, Silky Sacks. I love your name, Silky Sacks.
Most times you're going to be able to see that other people have already done YouTube reviews. All of us in this group have channels that, forgive the way I'm going to put this, that are at a level where somebody else has probably gotten to a sponsored deal before we have, right? So 99 times out of 100, if a company approaches you, you could just go on YouTube and look for somebody else's review. You'll know right away whether it's a product you even want to touch or not, right? I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying it's a possibility. Every time that I've looked for a sponsored review that I've been offered, whether on my own channel or somebody else's channel, it's already been there. Somebody's already had it because they start with the biggest channels first, right?
Yeah. But I also want to say this. Don't go clout chasing. If you guys don't know what clout chasing is, it's meaning you're going behind somebody that has big things going on, that's doing big things just to get in their channel, just to get the people to... Why are you doing that? Like, make your own audience because you want your audience to be loyal to you. Like, I have a very loyal audience. People know they love my chat. They say your people are so warm and welcoming. It's how you, the host, are. If you are like that, you'll get those people like that.
That's a part of culture, right? It's like the culture that they talk about in a lot of the .com businesses now is the same thing that you're presenting in your channel. So as a host, the moderators and the family that you start to build out from your channel are going to hopefully be an extension of what you're hoping for, right?
Tell them when you first met me, Tuba Chat. I love when you tell that story.
When I first met you?
Yes.
Well, I remember, I don't know what you're referring to specifically, but I remember meeting Vern. And so the Hoops Family Network originally introduced me to what I call the small YouTuber community now, right? And Vern I was introduced to, but right away was, I was just drawn to the fact that she had so many people that were so loving of her. And we see this more now that I'm become more popular, and now that our channels are bigger and we follow more people, I see people being able to manifest the same kind of thing where they have audiences that truly love them. You know what I mean? In different ways. We all wish for that, right? And what you give is what you're going to get back, and this and that. But I remember so specifically, and I remember, so someday I'm going to cheat myself by telling the story because I've been waiting, and I figured this is going to be years from now, but someday somebody will ask me, and you can mark this right now if you want in this live stream and keep this, and I'll remember this 5 years from now. There's going to be a day when somebody asks me, because remember, Vern and I did not know each other 2 years ago. We met just under 2 years ago, right? Somebody's going to ask me one day, Kevin, what's your most memorable moment on YouTube? It's the day that Vern's Junk Closet gave me my blue wrench, because this was the beginning of one of the creators that I respected the most, not just as a creator, but as a person. And now I turned into my best friend on YouTube. So if you can imagine, like I said, I did not even know her, but she had already such an audience and was doing such a wonderful job helping people and was so generous and so loved by her audience. And I was drawn to her. So part of the story is this. When I started following Vernes Junk Closet, if you can imagine, I used to be a DJ. I used to run nightclubs and things like this. So my weekend nights were always like out, party, busy, and everything else. So now I craved for a long time to be a lot more boring of a person. I love being home. I love sitting around. So Saturday nights, Vern would go live. And I used to follow Vernes Junk Closet. And everybody will remember, I used to be Kristen and Kira. I lived with my girlfriend and her daughter. And they would be, have to listen to me on the computer. They'd hear whatever I was listening to. And I'd be on Vernes Junk Closet's live. And they're like, yeah, let's get it, let's go. Like Vern's singing her song. And I'm sitting there typing away, like interacting in the chat. Not that they never said anything about it, but you can imagine the mentality of somebody. What on earth are you listening to? What are you watching? And I would literally like, oh, Vern's on. It's Saturday night. I gotta go watch, right? But that's the truth. This is a true story from like last January. And Vern is very much inspirational in the creation of Tuber Chat and my second channel and things like this or whatever. But it's because of her generosity and her fun and the other people that she draws around her. When she talks about tomorrow, she's going to interview Aunt Maddie and Uncle as well. They are another couple of people who have this magical ability to just be genuine and draw in so much love and be inspirational to so many other people. This is what inspired me to be a part of all of this and to start Tuber Chat. And this is why Vern and I are here right now. Like I said, I did not know her 2 years ago, and I turned her into my best friend because she was the person that I most respected when we got into this whole small YouTuber community, let's just say. So I know it's a long-winded story.
But listen, imagine this white guy looking at this black lady going, woo, let's get it.
It's different, that's for sure.
I used to play this game called Bring Your Brains, and
Bring Your Brains, yeah.
Laugh all night long. Kevin, we used to laugh so much playing Bring Your Brains. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's true.
I would be on for 3, 4, 5 hours just laugh and enjoying each other.
And my guess,
glad people like that about me.
My guess is those live streams are probably still there.
They are. I didn't take them down.
The evidence is all there.
Were you there tonight with the kangaroo?
I forget, but maybe not.
If the girl was talking about the kangaroos, we were, oh my God, it was hilarious. Angie said, can we talk about sponsorship? Yeah, Angie, we can talk about sponsorship. What is your question? Everybody's laughing, saying that's a great story. Yeah, I'm telling you. And listen, he's my YouTube BFF, and I'm not playing. When we get on the phone, we be on the phone with just a few minutes, Super Chat, just a few minutes, Vern. 3 hours.
It's true. And so, for instance, I know most of the people who are here with us right now know what Tuber Chat is. That's my second channel. It's my main channel, right? It's what I'm here for. But in Tuber Chat, we talk about YouTube. We aren't able to get into the deep dive stuff that we do here. I have to punch it out in very quick minutes while we're promoting channels and meeting each other and this and that. But if you think about this, right? Tuber Chat is so unbelievably important to me, and I've only ever had one person on as a guest to talk to on Tuber Chat. For episode 100 and episode 200, both times, Vernes Junk Closet joined me for a very, what I consider, special edition of the most important thing in my YouTube life, which is Tuber Chat, right? And there, there's big reason for that. So I hope that when people realize this and see it, that it speaks the volumes that I hope that it does about Vern and about, our friendship together and the things we want to do for everybody here, right?
Mm-hmm. So Angie said, does anyone do channel sponsorship? So I know House of X does, and I'm not familiar of what you mean, because all I do is if I am supporting your channel, I will have my business live streams. I will bring your channel up on the big screen. I will promote it, talk about it, and that. So I'm not sure exactly what more you mean, Angie, but I know House of X does sponsorships. Do you know anyone else that does sponsorships?
I not in particular the way that you're talking about it, but I even consider that with Tuber Chat, right? Tuber Chat's getting to a point that pretty soon I might be able to put that out there. So it's always a thought. But, every channel is unique, really, like in some way, shape, or form, even the ones that are similar. So it would be up to the creators to figure that out. But I promise you this. For anybody that is considering making some kind of a sponsorship available on their channel, there are people out there that will be willing to sponsor. Now, whether you can connect with them or not, that's another story. But I even consider that stuff myself, especially when I talk about the music channel. I think about ways that I might be able to promote that. And anybody can advertise on YouTube. That's absolutely legit.
Right.
That's not buying subscribers. That's not buying views. That's advertising, right? Anybody can do that. But I would rather give my money to other creators in our group than to just throw it out there for YouTube to take their cut and just maybe get a few views and this and that. You know what I mean? I would rather find value in doing that, like, some kind of a sponsorship. So I promise you, the mentality's out there. Right? There's lots of people who would be.
I just would need to find the time, because you guys know I'm super, super busy, and I don't want to commit to 2 times a month or once a month or whatever without really sticking to it. So, I mean, I could do it, but I'm really going to have to put it on a schedule and stick to it, because, I want to be honest and I want to support. And, like Lennox Lights, I'm always saying that, but I don't say it in every live, but I say it in some lives, like, so.
So the other thing, Angie, too, is
hit me up. Maybe we can talk about something and work something out. But I tell you, if I do it, everything will be a binding legal contract. I wouldn't just be saying word of mouth, because everything, again, once you're monetized, guys, and it's money, I am a business. I have to make sure that what you're doing is also making me money, and we have to put it together. So when I file my taxes, I'm in a legit space. So you have to be making sure that all of this is legal. Okay. And it's a lot of work to do the legal stuff, because some of that stuff costs.
So as you can see, there's a lot to think about for those of you who are.
Tuber Chat would be a great place. Yeah.
For those of you who are monetized or are thinking about it and thinking towards the future, things like sponsorships and stuff like that, then that you can see there's a lot to be considered, right? And you don't want anybody to be upset. One of the things that Vern and I both share as an idea is like honesty, integrity, and things like this, and going over and above. So for instance, like, forgive me and the self-promotion, but if you notice on Tuber Chat, for instance, I have memberships there. And I look at my memberships as the opposite way that somebody might consider those things. Super Chat's the same thing. It's not, if you give me a membership, I will do these things for you. Yes, I do make promises, but I always go over and above. And I think of it much more as like, I hope that you've gotten so much value out of Tuber Chat before you ever even consider a membership or a sponsor or a super chat, that they are more like a thank you for the value you've already received. But it is extremely important to me to always make sure that I can fulfill promises. So if you were to look at Vernes' membership details or my own membership details, you'll find that there's always more that ends up coming around after than was ever promised in the first place. So that's something to consider as well. You always have to be able to make good on the promises that you make. And in my opinion, it's always great marketing and great business to do a little bit extra. If you can imagine somebody that sends out anything like t-shirts and things like that, if you were to sell t-shirts as merchandise, it might be an idea to invest in some keychains or at least some thank you notes or something else. So you're sending something as a bonus that was unexpected, right? Again, always going over and above. So it's more of a thought than anything else. But hopefully everybody is enjoying their time here. I appreciate everybody engaging the conversation while I talk with Vern. Of course, like I said, she asked if I wanted to come up. I figured it's never going to be 10 minutes. We're always together for hours at a time.
Yeah. So, guys, I did want to say thank you all for being here. We still got 27 in the chat. Do you guys have any other questions? Again, I don't know. Like I said, this was an impromptu because there were so many changes to YouTube. I hope we answered your questions. I hope you feel more comfortable. Again, you can always hit me up on Instagram. I'm very open to anyone that has questions. Let me know in the chat. Is there anyone that has questions before we go?
Mm-hmm.
Put a green heart. Put a green heart. Me and I said, y'all dropped $1 million worth of game. Oh, good. Hey, Brandon, good. I'm glad that this has helped y'all guys because, and I'm going to tell you to be honest, before I got on YouTube like in 2012, 2013, I didn't get serious until like 2016, 2017. Okay. But no one was helping people like this. They would literally tell you if you came in their live stream, hey, what is that you're using? They would not say, oh, this is StreamYard, go use it. No, they would like, look it up yourself, find your own streaming. and people were just not nice like that. So I hope that this is, again, bringing you value. I hope you guys are getting something out of this. And again, thumbs it up and share it out. If you know a new content creator and they have questions, please send them to myself or the Super Chat. We are always open to helping people. And then when we get together, it's like a boom, I'm telling you. And I'm always sending people to him and he's always sending people to me. I'm at 4,000 and something. And what are you at? 3,000 on?
Getting close. 27 now.
And 2,700. So right there, guys, those are enough people for you guys to incorporate into your family. Again, Super Chat does the playlist buddies. So make sure you're over there checking them out. Again, what do raids do for your channel? Raids help your channels a lot, Jaden, because say if I rated Super Chat and Super Chat again has 2,700, but if I have those people in my channel, they can go to his channel and help him out. I've seen people's chats jump. Like sometimes I'll raid Carolina Hillbilly, sometimes he'll raid me, and my chat literally goes up.
I got another horrible story for you, as a matter of fact. So here's a thought on the fact that we never know who's watching, right? So I know another YouTuber who's only got a few, I forget how many subscribers he has, but let's say less than 1,000 or whatever, right? And one day, a big YouTuber with millions of subscribers was just looking for somebody to raid, and it happens to be a sports channel. So he was just looking, searching on YouTube. Oh my gosh, none of my friends are on. I got nobody to raid. Who can I raid? Who can I raid? So he searched for the team that he likes, found this friend of ours, and raided him. Hundreds of channels came into the chat instantly. Subscribers, if he was monetized, super chats would have followed. You know what I mean? So you never know. This is the kind of thing. So you have to think about the things that you do on your channel, especially in your live streams, because you never know who's looking. You never know when an opportunity. I always
say that. You never know.
As well.
You never know.
The more you do for others, the more you will come back to you. When I end Tuber Chat every day, there are probably 20 to 30 channels that I see immediately live. And if I don't have a raid planned, I'll go through those channels and look. So who am I going to pick, right? They're all friends. They're all people that I know. Usually it's going to be the most generous creator, whether they've done anything for me or whether, especially if I see them out doing things for other people. You know what I mean? So raids can really benefit.
They can. And that's true. And I personally am going to say, I feel the love from my people because I feel that I do so much and give, but I do it just because I want to and I love them. And you know, this is not my first time. You know, as long as you know me, I'm always doing something for people. And I'm telling you, I get so much stuff in return. People do stuff for me. It's not even monetary. People send me like little things in the I used to have some keychains up here. I got to redo my back shelf because I was doing so many gifts before I went on vacation. They sent me keychains. They send me, because you guys know I like keychains. They send me stuff. And it's like my P.O. box, I'm always getting something. And I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful because you guys are amazing. Meet and I said, like, when Montagraph rated us 300 new subs. Who's Montagraph?
There you go. Wow.
Who's Montagraph? What kind of channel was that?
That's fantastic. No, I don't know the channel, but what a story. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good night, Danya. I love you. Super chat. I joined you. Thank you, Danya.
Thank you.
Yes, we're gonna help you, Danya, get there. So, guys, in closing, I want to say thank you so much. Please tune in tomorrow, and you will see I will be having a live stream and interviewing Aunt Maddie and Uncle B Hop. And I'm gonna need your help, Kevin. I'm gonna send you that picture if you can help me with a thumbnail. All right.
Absolutely.
So
yes.
I'll send it to you on Instagram. So, guys, yes, thank you. At It Again Media, you guys are amazing. Oh, thank you. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. Guys, we love you. And again, reach out to us if you have any questions and share us out, thumbs us up. With that, I'm going to say good night to you guys. Love and light. Thank you so much for being here, guys. And remember, no one is perfect, and never stop dreaming. And remember, positive vibes, good energy all the time. Okay. And I've always said that. Tubicek can tell you. And remember, no one is perfect. We all have flaws. So let's not be so judgmental and being so mean, because love is what is going to save the day through all of this. Love is going to save the day. Okay. So thank you to everyone that's in the chat again for being here. We appreciate you. That's our goal for this year, to meet 500 subs to our family by the end of the year. So there's, okay. Sometimes I'll have a live stream where I'll just support channels and come by. Good night, me and I. Thank you, At It Again Media. I love you too, Tawana. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rochelle. Good night, and thank you. Yes, you too. Life with Brandon and Atlas. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Good night, Slim. I'm gonna call you later, Slim. Charlene Hill. Yes. Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
we're gonna use that. The dynamic duo.
Okay, thanks, Vern.
I love him. He is my YouTube BFF. He's also my friend, and his wife. I call her his wife. Is my friend too. I call her my sister from another Mrs. That's my sister right there. And it's all love. And I love you guys. With that, good night, guys. Love and light, everybody. Kevin, hold on a minute.